Good morning, everyone. We are D&D Breakfast Club. We're a group of friends from Minnesota that get together every Sunday morning at 7:30 CDT to play some Dungeons and Dragons. We're here to chronicle our journey and hope you'll all enjoy your stay. We are a live play stream. If you have any questions about the campaign or any questions at all, we can get to them during the break or after the game. We do have an ongoing giveaway. At 20 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a Xanathar's Guide to Everything. We are at 13 of 20 subscribers.
We might make it someday. Maybe we'll see what happens.
We'll make it. Eventually. Let me change the number. 13.
I feel like we got a lot of subscribers right up front and then we slow down.
That's alright. We got the regulars here. We got Illbeard.
Old faithful. Yo guys.
Got a few things to go over from last game, actually. Oh yeah, and this is session 26 of a campaign titled Mad Magnus Monroe. I've done all my introductions. Now we'll do some rules after the fact. So I have quite a few. First rule after the fact that we did wrong. Handing an item to another character is part of your movement. It's not an action.
Oh, sweet.
So
Nice.
if you wanted to throw your bow to Garabon like you did, it wouldn't have cost you your whole action. I wanted to look that one up in between because I wasn't sure.
Okay.
And in the same note, attunement for magical items, if you don't attune the item, you don't get the +1s or the +2s.
You get the nothing.
If it's a magical bow, it gets its magical properties. So if the creature has resistance to all non-magical damage,
Oh, sure.
you get that. But you don't get the +1 or the +2.
Okay.
Darkness. I gotta be more vigilant in enforcing dim light for you especially, because I think you're the only one here that doesn't have dark vision. So, something to keep in mind for you and for me. Just try to remember, if there is no light source, everything's harder to do.
You suck at things in the dark.
Yeah, you get a lot of good things for being a human, and you suck in the dark.
Yes.
Not a lot of good things. You get a feat. That's the good thing.
A feat and a skill, right?
Fuck skills.
Skills are great.
Whatever.
I can see what part of the game you like.
Smite.
Critical strikes. I mean, we're not doing them wrong. You can either double the dice or roll the dice twice. I want to roll the dice twice. It'll be a lot less like extreme variances, where if you rolled an extra 1 on your doubled dice, it's 2. Or if you rolled an 8 on your extra dice, it's now 16.
It's going to be a lot of dice for me sometimes.
If it's over 4 dice, just double.
Okay.
But if you're not rolling over 4 dice, roll them twice. It's going to be less variance.
Alright, that's fair.
And the last thing to go over that we did wrong last week is Warlock, Voice of the Chain Master. You have to use your action to see through your familiar senses. Probably. It's mostly debatable, but I think everyone pretty much landed on that. And the official ruling was also dodgy. But it makes sense to me. That's the way I'm going to rule it, because you have to use an action to see through someone else's senses instead of you always just have this like little picture in your mind and you're always able to see everything in 2 worlds. And it'll help me drastically. Because that way I don't have to think about what's going on over there and what's going on over here.
Especially if I have her scouting off with
all
druids.
the time. And you can have it on the same plane of existence. So you could have her, your familiar, like 100 miles away doing something completely different.
That's a good idea. You should do that a lot.
Alright. That's all the rules after the fact. I only have one inspirations after the fact. That's going to be from Merritt.
Yay!
You had paranoia.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And you played it to the max until you left the party. Or tried.
Yeah, and they hunted me down like the bastards they are.
And we're going to get to that. So let's get to the recap. Who's going to do the recap today? It's not me. I did the last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
I want to know more about those opioids.
Roll a
I'm in
6.
favor.
Find out.
No, it's
That's
Alex.
me.
That's Alex.
Let's see. So where did we start?
Last week, what's Brian's note say?
6 days of rations left.
We were
Shadowfell
trailing
taking
it,
its
man.
toll. We all
So-
had mistrust,
It
paranoia.
was after we did Murder Hobo and left.
We
Then.
almost died of dysentery kind of shit.
Okay. So yeah, not much happened. It was a lot of travel, a lot of following rivers, a lot of tracking.
It was a clinic in exhaustion. Right?
Maybe.
What's up?
I think he just volunteered to take over your recap.
I think so.
So
No.
let's continue that there, Matt.
Matt's in great shape. He had some dental work done, and he is fucking high on painkillers. So this game is going to be really hilarious.
All right.
Especially
I'll
since
take
he's
over
the
for
murder
you,
hobo.
Alex.
Okay.
It was a clinic in exhaustion and starvation and all the mechanics in D&D, and it was really fun.
There you go, folks. You
I'm
heard it
done.
So yeah, there was a clinic in exhaustion. Starving, running out of food, running out of water, getting water, having to find food.
Rolling for the paranoia.
Speaking of which, Delaron's been purifying the food.
Yep.
After about 2 weeks, it's not going to be good anymore. So you can continue purifying it. The nutritional value will break down after about 2 weeks. It's just not going to sustain you anymore. Until then, you can eat rotted, rancid meat.
Woo!
All right. And then after that, you can eat.
Don't forget the cattle bleepus that we fought that fucked us up super horribly. It dealt over 80 necrotic damage to me.
That's right.
64.
Gotta believe this.
In one shot, and then it dealt more later on.
Yeah, but you resisted half. So you fought some cattle bleepus. They're like giant warthog things.
Fucking horrible.
I don't really know what to call them.
It sounds like you're poorly censoring it. Like its
Yeah.
name is actually Catafuckus.
Yeah,
like Catablebus.
And
Yeah.
you actually handily defeated them. I was a little worried for you guys because I saw what they can do.
If I had,
And if they reduce you to 0 with their ability, you just die.
That's some scary shit, huh?
But no one died. Y'all made it. After that, Merritt's paranoia in the Shadowfell took hold.
Mm-hmm.
You failed 5 of your rolls so far of the
I'm
Shadowfell.
currently at level 5.
You only really passed your first one. After that's been all downhill, right?
You had like
I
an
went
upswing.
down, and there was a little spike, and then it went, whoa.
Okay.
You gotta remember to roll your d4s with your save.
It was a roller coaster ride.
Oh, super fail, bro. Oh, no.
That's not really like a rules that we did wrong, but yes, you do have an ability that you forgot to use every single time.
Save your mind and possibly your life, depending on how bad things get. Yeah, so Merritt ran from the rest of the party because his paranoia got so bad. And we had the great idea to follow him and beat the shit out of him and tie him to my horse.
To prove that they're on my team. No, we're
That's
your
the kind
friend.
That's the kind of friends we are.
Great friends. And that's where we
Friends
left
like
off.
us who needs enemas.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll take an enema.
We gotta talk you into some weird shit before game's over.
What in the hell? It's gonna just be one of those games, isn't it?
Eminently abusable.
We haven't even started yet, guys.
That's
They
the
put
best
on
games.
some
It's
different
music.
music.
Best games.
Well, the battle cam's not on yet.
Okay.
But when it
Good
is,
fucking
maybe they'll all be there.
Spider-Man. No, man.
Yeah, Brian made us some spiders. You can probably see them.
You paint them?
He painted them.
That's
he
cool.
based them.
Yeah, battle
It's just
cam's not on,
styrofoam
dude. How are they
basing,
going
but
to see it if the battle cam's not on?
Yeah,
The ghost
they
spider.
started off like this.
thank you.
Okay.
There you go. Is that better?
I don't know. I can't see.
No, it's because he's in the
Wait
way.
10 seconds.
Yeah. Wait 20 seconds. Painted them. They look pretty good. You're standing on some Shadowfell land. That's what it looks like. Blasted land. It's good.
Yeah, I try to do a couple bluish, couple reddish, just to make it blend.
Gross motherfuckers.
And since you made them, we've got to use them, right?
No, that's not true.
There's only 4.
That one's probably the best with the texture. That one made me think of you, Gush.
You did a really good job on
God,
these.
it's looking creepy. Yeah, he does look really good.
Like, serious good job.
Yeah. They came a long way from this thing. That's for sure.
How did you... Oh, is that hot glue? Is that how you secured them to the base?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I found the size for a large creature base, and it was still like
Too spread out.
I couldn't get it, and the only way I could get them in there was like if you pinched them together and made them look stupid. So I attached them to the outside with some hot glue.
There you go.
And that was just kind of the compromise to make them not look.
Well, and they're a large creature. That's probably just perfect, honestly.
Sorry.
All right, now to less happy music.
Dun dun dun.
Not battle music yet.
Dun 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 dun.
Bummer.
What are you talking about? Roll
You
initiative.
just fight right
Roll
away.
initiative.
I'm ready to kill things.
Merritt's unconscious on your horse. Or no, I think you woke up.
He woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you roll any hit dice when you woke up? Like, you had to roll at least
And 23.
one.
Yeah, I'd rolled a couple of my hit die.
I have to heal myself too post-merit fight.
That's where we're going to begin. Merritt's on the back of your horse. He just woke up. He hasn't really responded to you. You did tell him why you knocked him out.
Yeah,
probably doesn't matter.
Eating his mind. I'll keep trying to chat with make small talk about, like, you know, his mom and getting him home and things are going to be okay, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just going to kind of ramble to him while I keep my hand on him on the horse. And we had you tied up. I think we had you gagged and blindfolded too.
I think you took the gag out.
Okay, but the blindfold's still on. Cool.
Good friends.
Well,
And that's where you begin.
You can't see me.
Did you want to do anything today, Merritt?
None with these sons of bitches.
Are you going to talk at all?
I'm not going out of my way to try to speak to someone that I know is trying to kill me.
Sure, okay. So I'm just going to keep talking to you the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, if you bring up who knows what just right, I might.
I mean, I'll say
Chat.
things like, you know, I'm sure your mom will be happy to see you when we get you back. And, you know what I mean? I think it'll be really good for you to get out of here. This place is totally fucking with your head. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to, like, eat hot apple pie instead of rotten horse? That would be really cool. So I'm just like, I'm basically making small talk. I'm prattling constantly, even if you don't talk back. I'm trying to remind you that you're not, like, a horrible, paranoid-faced, crazy man.
And I'm assuming that I must have some sort of a wall of willpower that is keeping you guys from finishing the job, and that's why you're trying to break me down.
You can do this whenever you want to, you paranoid.
How about
psychotic
Garabon?
fuck.
How about Lorenzo? Doing anything in particular?
I would say I'm probably traveling behind Merritt and Delaran, just keeping an eye on things from a little bit further behind.
So you two are buddying up.
Yeah, sure.
How's that working for you, Garabon?
You know, like, they had some time to reflect. Oh, Runson may not be that bad of a guy right now.
He didn't toss you his bow.
He did toss me the bow.
So, interesting development. You continue moving until the end of the day. Again, unless you want to do anything in between.
I mean, I'll feed him. I'll make sure that you can get off to use the bathroom if you want it. I'll be like, hey, do you need to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll pull you down off the horse. I'll set you over by a tree. Yeah, and I tied your hands in front of you, I assume, so you can do your business.
That was going to be the question.
Yeah. I think if you're hopping over a horse, you got arms on one side, legs on the other. So.
So, unless you tell me you want to do anything, I'm just going to keep passing time.
That's fine.
Paranoid 5, I don't want anything.
Camping overnight.
I prop him up against the tree, wrap him in my bedroll, sit against the tree next to him, and I'm going to stay awake.
You too?
I'll sleep.
We got one person staying up, I'll sleep.
All right. And the night passes. Another day in the Shadowfell.
I've been next to him for the whole day.
Yes, for your paladin aura is
Mhm.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
When you wake up, everyone give me a roll for the Shadowfell Despair.
That's wisdom, right?
You're going to have advantage. For some reason, today you feel a little more exhilarated. You fought. You had a battle, and it felt pretty good, and your adrenaline kicked in.
My bloodlust is protecting me. 19 plus 9, 28.
23.
9.
With advantage.
Yep.
Bummer.
Do I get his bonus?
Yes.
So 4.
Yep.
So that's a 15. And then you tell me if that's...
Did you roll your
That
D4?
is a success.
I only can use it if I fail.
Oh, okay.
That's an interesting
That's kind of
mechanic.
a cool power.
Cool. You succeed, Delron. You
Yay.
succeed, Garabon. Merritt, you succeed. Back to level 4 paranoia.
Hey. You guys are all doing it, but at least Paylor's not in on it. It doesn't go all
It's
the
my
way to the
God
top.
has he fucked me. Yeah.
Oh, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo said.
You're gonna be sorrow. You're gonna be swimming in sorrow today.
Yep.
A little more guilt. You were fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're taking that downward spiral once more. You know, Garabon, that you have at least 5 more days to get to the town, the ruins of, I think it was Risner? Let me pull up a map. Now you also have a map still.
I do. I'll pull it up.
So the town name is Risnar, and it's a ruins nowadays. But it's at the fork of the river that you're following. 5 more days to get there. 5 more rolls. Everyone give me an intelligence or an arcana if you have it.
This is not my strong suit. 13.
Well, I rolled a 1, and I have a -1 intelligence.
So you got a 0.
Like playing with yourself in the marsh somewhere.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So this is going to be brilliant.
You just don't know anything.
10.
I got a 15.
13.
13. So even though you are really stupid, everyone else can make up for your lack of knowledge. You do understand that the act of fighting helped stave off some of the effects of the Shadowfell. Shatterkai have told you, and they've told you, that they've been prone to piercings and tattoos and cuttings to keep them alive, to keep them going through the Shadowfell despair. Battles, adrenaline, that kind of thing can help.
They're cutters.
So what we need to do is take Merritt and just beat him up, and then...
Check. And check. Don't worry, buddy. We'll have you better in no time.
Do you say that for real?
No. I'm not going to say that around him because I figure...
So not
he's
around
paranoid.
him,
Yeah.
but you might say it for real.
If he's not around and be like, hey guys, we might need to put some adrenaline into Merritt in order to get him back to normal.
I could do that.
And that's Dawn.
I'll make breakfast. I keep you pretty much like, I'll put you on Clyde and tell him to follow me around. I'll keep an eye on you.
Saddle sore in my armpits.
I mean, I'll move you so that you're upright.
The whole time that you've been on the horse, trailing along, Tia has been following along behind you. Every once in a while, she'll try to say something, but she won't finish her sentence. And I think you're still paranoid of her, if I'm not mistaken.
I decided at 4 was going to include her.
So
I'm not
for
sure
now,
what
she's
she's
just
keeping
following
from
you.
me. She's keeping some secrets. She's probably not out to get me. I'm like her tethered to this plane right now, but
Well, she wants to go
she's
home.
She's got
She
something.
wants to go home.
You're all fully
She doesn't
healed.
want to go home.
You have all your spell slots back.
Oh, she's a fiend. Right.
If you had exhaustion of 1 or less, well, you gain 1 level of exhaustion, or you lose 1 level of exhaustion.
Points back. Sweet.
And the day will pass.
Do.
Go ahead and give me another roll. 4 more days to Riznar.
Remember the +4. Natural 20.
There you go. You're doing all right here.
Yeah,
This isn't the worst place.
Cooper's cool with the Shadowfell. He's like, you just have to fight to not be messed up. I'm totally okay with that. That is good news for me.
How
Not
about
that we did.
Garabon?
8.
Fail.
Dude, guys.
12.
Barely succeeded. It's getting a little more difficult. The Shadowfell, the longer you stay here, the harder it gets. Level 1 Despair. You now have disadvantage on initiative.
Which is a straight initiative roll for you.
Lorenzo, you have disadvantage on death saves.
Oof.
No reason to live.
So you're now level 3 paranoid.
And the day will pass. Next dawn, go ahead and roll again.
Natural
God.
20. Holy shit. That's my second natural 20 in a row.
I don't know what to tell you.
Cooper has no fucks to give about the Shadowfell. He's like, I like it here. I think it's kind of nice.
Is that a 1?
No, that's a one over there. But
Oh!
Is that a 1, Garavon?
Dude!
Despair.
You're hitting
Level
the-
3. What goes on with Despair level 3?
I don't fucking know.
There we go. It's still in there.
It's right there.
That's the one.
Yeah.
no, that's level 3 anger. We're looking for level.
More
of a
like,
hopelessness.
don't feed yourself and shit.
Yeah, like, I'm super depressed. Everything that I thought I knew was totally wrong, and I know it. And
You lost your bow.
I lost my bow. I lost
killed
my
someone.
freaking my. I killed my. Yeah.
You lost your sword.
Everything's bad, dude. It's just
I'll make
It
sure
won't-
he eats.
it won't leave my head.
He can still eat for himself.
Alright. Next level, I'll make sure you eat.
You're having a hard time here. And you're going to have disadvantage on survival checks.
Because you don't give a fuck anymore.
Lorenzo,
7.
7. You'll gain half your hit dice back per day. Or per rest. No, per day. That's when you gain your hit dice back, is after a long rest.
Mhm.
You'll only gain half. Is it already only gain half?
I was thinking half of
You
half.
already only gain half.
You gain quarter of your hit dice back per long rest.
So 2 instead of 4.
Yep.
But the day will pass. That's now 2 more days to Riznar.
Yep. 2 more days to
Go
Riznar.
ahead and give me another roll the next morning.
9,
20. Not a natural 20, but a unnatural 20.
12.
You're fine still. Delaron has been coming out unscathed.
12.
That's literally it. That's just enough.
Now you're level 2 crazy.
12.
Level 2.
Nice.
Level 2 despair. Oh, Lorenzo.
Dude!
Level 4 guilt. you're probably making the wrong decisions in everything you do. Maybe helping this party was the wrong choice after all. Mechanically, there's no difference. Just you're pretty bad off.
Yeah.
You definitely left our will here to die. You knocked her up first.
And I'm leading these guys to Magnus.
And you're leading them to Magnus.
Because you're a horrible fucking person, man. What's wrong with you?
I know, right?
And Magnus has been watching through your eyes. He's been... I mean, it's your fault that Riverstorm fell.
Yeah, and he's gathering information on all these guys so he can kill them later.
And you. Next dawn. One more day to Riznar. Roll again.
Are you level 1 crazy yet?
Not yet.
So 16.
11.
Oh.
12.
12 is the magical number.
Okay. So I'm at 12 also.
Garavon. Fail. What were you at?
Back to level 3.
Back to level 3.
What am I on now? 4? Or am I at 3?
3.
3. Okay.
Merritt, you're doing a little better. You're still a little paranoid.
Yeah, it's just mostly because I'm still tied up, even though these guys are basically dragging their face through the mud.
I mean, if you start like talking back to me and looking like you're a little bit better off, I'll untie your legs and sit you on the horse, and I'm gonna keep you probably hand-tied and blindfolded just because I don't know if it's a trick and if you're gonna try and kill me and run off again. I don't even tell you that. I mean, Cooper's like pretty upfront about shit. It's like, I'm worried you might try to kill me and run off again, and if you're off by yourself here, you're gonna die. So even though your mother asked like Garavon to look after you, I figure it's probably my job too, and I'm trying really hard to get you out of here alive. Although I know it doesn't probably look like that to you because we did beat the shit out of you in that muddy cesspit that looks like this muddy cesspit way back where. But
Feeling really guilty about that, by the way.
I'm sure you are. Okay, that's good.
I have my hands tied together, but I get rid of the blindfold.
Okay. I mean, I guess as long as you promise not to run off, I'll untie your hands. Like, I still trust that you're not going to lie to me.
Yeah, I
hope you're feeling better than you were 5 days ago. You seem like you're doing a little better.
I do. Admit our time here has been difficult, and I understand the tendency to try to, get rid of the threat, and then that's why.
What are you talking about?
Me.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Look, you know me. I kill things all the time. If I was trying to kill you, I would have killed you. I wasn't trying to kill you.
No, I get it. Like, you wanted me out of commission. You didn't want to have the meat spoil already. I mean, We've got rotting horse meat.
Well, no, I didn't want you out of commission. I just want to get you out of the Shadowfell so you're not crazy anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I understand.
I don't think you're as better as I want you to be.
Everyone roll your perception.
I'm so guilty.
Wow, I rolled a 15.
11.
12.
Holy shit. I don't think Cooper's ever won a perception roll ever.
You actually all succeed, even though Lorenzo
Got a natural one.
is kind of moping on the ground. This is in the dawn when you guys are talking. He's over there, and it's pretty distracting.
Like, dude, shut your cake hole.
But you look past him, and you see, very far off, down the river, a boat. Pretty far off.
Oh, there's a boat. Come on. Boats mean food and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Last time we saw someone transporting goods in a large wooden vessel. Things got complicated.
He doesn't have a bow anymore. If he tries it now, I can just beat his teeth out. But I don't think he's going to try anything. He looks like a sad sack right now. Come on.
Just kind of walk away a few paces.
Just in case things get hairy, cut your hands free.
So, Garavon, are you carrying your
Definitely
spear?
like a puckered butt when you
pull the sword
and put it to my belly.
Yeah,
like carrying it. I'm dragging it.
So you're walking away from them, dragging your spear behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving a line in the mud.
Garavon.
Just kind of turn my head.
Garavon. I don't know how to deal with what you did. Every guidance I've received says that you have not atoned properly.
Oh, man. Why can't the crazy people be nice to each other? I'm sitting on it.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
But at the
I'm
same
a bullet.
time, I now know firsthand the way this place changes the way you feel about things. So, like I said, I don't know what to do, but I understand all the same. I hope one day you will properly atone and find peace. And I pull out your sword from the saddlebag and I hold it to you. Blade first.
Roll your perception.
And then I flip it handle first.
There you go. Much better.
15
Plus
plus 7.
You also see two canteens that are like peeking out of the saddlebag as he opens the flap that were just hiding in there.
I don't say anything about the water because I don't really care.
That's fair.
And I guess I just look at the store and I take it and I drop the spear.
Hey. That's my javelin. If you don't want it, give it back.
The
right there.
ship is getting closer. It's still really far off, but it is headed your way. You can tell that now.
I know what to do. Let's wave the ship down and see if they have food and water and can take us to... Where are we going again?
Are they going the right direction or the other direction?
Well, they're headed towards you from the north, so they're headed south, the right direction.
And they probably have supplies we could buy from them. So we don't have to eat rotten cattle bleepus meat anymore, because that stuff is disgusting.
We don't know their motives.
Okay, listen, let me do the talking. You just are the man with the money. Okay? Mr. Moneybags? So, don't be weird. I will do the bartering.
My eyes flare red.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm talking about. That's the weird I'm saying not to do. Don't do that.
All right, so you're going to wait for the ship to approach.
Yep, I'm going to wave them down when they get close. Hey!
It comes into view fully, where now you can see that it's not being propelled by sails. It does have a mast that is raised, but it doesn't have any sails on the mast. And you have noticed that there's really not any wind in the Shadowfell. Not that you felt.
Does it look like it's the current taking it?
It's definitely not the current.
It's magic. Something. I tried to... Are they flying a flag?
There is no flag flying.
Okay.
And it's still far enough away that you can't actually tell who's on the ship.
Alright. Well, we'll find out when they come closer. Why don't you guys go hide in the bushes in case they are here to kill us, like Merritt thinks. And I'll stand out here and wave them down.
There aren't really any bushes. There's a few trees here and there that are dead.
Go hide behind a tree or roll in the mud or something. I don't know. I don't even know how to hide. But you guys should try to figure it out. If you're maybe worrying they might be hostile, and I'll stand out here and be the guy that doesn't hide.
No, having us appear to set up an ambush is the perfect way to get us to fight, which is what you're always trying to do.
Okay, do whatever the fuck you want to do, all right? I don't care as long as we eat real food and drink some water. I don't have to purify.
Well, technically speaking, right now, a fight would be a good thing.
No,
adrenaline
no. No, I knew you guys were in it together. This, you do not need to just butcher random people.
I'm not saying
Close
butcher
your face
random
hole.
people.
Just close your face hole for a minute. Here they come.
You're still a bit off, but
I just say it
stand here
anyways.
and wait.
Yeah.
I make sure
You
there's nothing
probably,
in my hands.
What are you doing over there, Caravan?
I'll drop my shield. That's what he's doing.
That's exactly what you're
Yep.
doing.
I'll
The
slide
ship
my
gets
shield
closer.
down, but I'll keep
Roll
my
your
sword
perception.
up. Dude, you really don't care. Oh, neither do I, evidently.
6.
I'm doing a bad job perceiving. I got a 5.
9.
14.
14. So, it
It's a
is
skeleton
close
crew.
enough to see the deck, to see who's on board. You don't see anyone.
Huh.
It's an empty ship coming your way.
How far off the shore is it sailing?
60 feet, approximately. The river's pretty wide.
It's not slowing down?
Still coming towards you. It's not slowing down. It's about 500, 600 feet off.
How fast is it moving?
Fast.
100 around, 200 around.
About 100 around. It'll be here in a minute, half a minute.
I'm going to jump into the water and swim out into the water where it's going to pass.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, hey! I light my shield. Boom. Hey, hey!
All right. Cool. What are you guys doing?
Not
He jumps into the
following
water.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
The minute you jump into the water, give me a Constitution check.
Oh, God. It's fucking horrible, huh? I would just get back out right away. Ugh. It's 14?
14. You hold your breath. The water immediately burns your eyes.
Oh, getting out. Like, that's a bad idea.
It was a terrible idea. This water is rancid and old, murky, and probably has some kinds of diseases.
That's okay. I'm not worried about diseases.
Yeah.
I'm a paladin.
And you know that you're in the land of the dead. So any dead that have crossed through here, you've just made yourself a part of.
Sweet. I get out of the water. Like, that's a bad idea. Okay, don't go in the water. It's
You're now
burning
soaked
my eyes.
from head to toe.
Yeah.
You're wiping yourself off, and the ship's now 3 rounds away.
Hey, hey.
Give
Yeah,
me a
my
perception check.
waving my shield over my head. Nope. 5 again.
21.
9.
13.
Wow. You guys are really bad at this.
21.
This is more like the way
You're the only
usually
good one,
mess
but-
these
Yeah,
things.
21. I had 13.
21.
Oh. 21, 13.
5.
9.
That's good enough.
Alright.
You see someone poke their head up from above the railing of the ship on the deck. And as they do that, they raise their bow. And they're aiming it in your direction.
Oh, shit.
You can roll your initiative.
This is good for some of us.
Disadvantage. I rolled a natural 1, so I don't
I
need to roll
rolled
disadvantage.
19.
He had disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. I have
Disadvantage?
disadvantage on saving throws.
I mean, you rolled one.
Oh, yeah, I
anyway,
rolled-
so
I thought
not
I-
initiative.
Oh, okay, so I just roll
Yeah.
once.
So,
All right, Delron.
18.
Roll a 19. Yeah, 18. Okay, cool.
Caravan?
14.
Lorenzo.
yep, natural 1.
What's going on over there?
It's just all my fault, you know.
It feels so bad.
You see someone
You just put me
start
ahead
to
of
draw
you.
their bow.
Yeah, I'm ahead of him.
Thank you. You know what? Why don't I set up a quick battlefield?
Oh, it's gonna be for real combat.
I don't know if I should even.
And they're 60 feet out in the water. I can't even get there.
Spider ship.
Fucking what? I see him poked out over there, a spider. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what pokes his head up over the side. It's got 8 eyes.
Like,
Spider crew.
I don't have a skeleton crew. So they're gonna pass 60 feet off the shore?
60 feet off the shore.
We just back up out of bow range, I guess. Get behind a tree.
Yeah, just get some cover. And...
Wait for him to go by.
Yeah, we've done all the long walking. We don't need to fight over 1 day's worth of...
Yeah, we're like a day away.
Okay. Yes. So this will be the coastline.
I get behind the big tree right there.
Caravan, you walked away with your spear, so sad and depressed.
Where's the
Lorenzo's
ship's
just
coming
sitting
from this
on
side?
the ground.
Going that way?
It's coming this way.
I just go behind the tree.
We're gonna do it in initiative order.
Yep. So I go behind the tree.
So Delaron, you run behind the tree. Let me put on the battle
I
cam.
have to run.
You move behind the tree.
Can leisurely walk. I'm like, man, this sucks. First guys we see since Riverstorm, and they kind of want to shoot us. I put out my shield. We just want to pay them money for food.
You say as you
I'm
walk
just
behind the
grumbling.
tree.
I'm like, grumble, grumble, grumble.
Merritt, it's going to be about 3 rounds till they get here. They're 300 feet off.
They look like they're going to dock, by the way?
There is no dock.
Or get out of the boat?
It's hard to tell. I mean, this all just happened right now. You saw the guy raise his bow.
Yeah, full cover.
I am definitely suspicious. But... I just stay with my hands up.
Okay.
You're gonna catch a crossbow in the chest, man.
Caravan,
You're not hostile.
I'm just
They
gonna
are hostile.
come back and walk behind the tree where Delaron is.
you're already pretty much there, so you just take a few steps and drag your spear behind the tree.
No,
Or your
I
sword.
got my sword.
That's right. You got your sword back.
Yep.
Alright, well, Merritt and Lorenzo, you two are out there. At this point, you see 10 heads pop up from the deck.
Yeah.
They're all pretty far away, so it's going to be a lot of rolling.
You know what the best part is? Lorenzo's gonna think it's his fault you guys get shot, and you're gonna agree with him.
First shot goes wide. They're at disadvantage. The second shot goes wide. There's arrows now coming at you. Mini arrows.
the tree.
Third shot hits you, Merritt. Fourth shot hits you, Merritt. Fifth shot misses. Lorenzo's turn. Miss. 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 This one bounces off your plate armor. Miss. Is that 4?
Yeah, one more.
Miss. You do step out of the way of all the arrows. One bounces off you and you may go. But let me do some damage first for Merritt.
You don't want to do this.
Yes, they do. I'm like, hey, get behind the tree, dude. Listen, be much better served by taking cover than you are being an arrow sponge out there.
Take 19 piercing damage as one arrow wings you on the arm
Ugh.
and the other wings you on the leg. They don't pierce into your flesh, but they do cut you. Lorenzo.
Do sharpshooter and try to take one
Okay.
far away.
Sharpshooter. You don't have disadvantage, even though it's long range.
And ignores like however much cover they have. I'm sure like 3/4 cover.
And you ignore all their cover. Roll to hit.
It's a 13 plus 6 is a 19 to hit.
19 is a hit. Wow.
Max damage, so 18 damage.
18 damage to the first that you see. This is the one that first poked their head up over the railing. It hits, and they duck behind the railing again.
Hey, why are we killing people again? That's what I say. Like,
because they're shooting at us.
yeah, but for all they know, we're hostile. You guys could just get behind a tree and this could all blow over.
It is your turn.
Oh, I am going to move behind a tree.
Did you attack twice?
I did not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Attack again. He is not dead, but he did.
I suppose.
I guess he didn't go down yet because it wasn't his turn.
I don't know.
Second shot was a 12.
12 is not a hit.
Okay. If I can move behind the tree with my movement.
More like this?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's my turn. You're still standing out there like some kind of idiot. Can I pick him up?
He's not too heavy. But you can only move half your movement with him. No, would you be encumbered?
No.
What are you carrying already? Oh, yeah, you'd be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna move out, grab him, and pull, and then move behind this tree.
Okay.
And then try to give him cover with my body. Turn my back to the ship.
You will move him as long as he allows it. You allow him?
I was about to move there anyway, so.
I'm like, get out of the wood. I'm like, get out of the line of
What
fire,
level of paranoia are you?
dumbass.
One.
Okay.
So I am not super into it when he hits me from behind and starts pushing me toward the ship.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick you up
But
and then put you down behind the tree.
That tree will give him partial cover and will give you nothing.
That's good, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put him behind the tree as much as I can, and I will cover his flank with my shield down.
Okay.
And I pull my sword out.
Merritt.
I told you to get behind a tree.
I did get behind a tree. It's not fast enough, apparently.
Yeah, definitely not fast enough. I look at the 2 arrows in you. After picking up movement was probably my action, right?
That's all.
Yeah, okay. We'll do next round. I'll kill you.
You have a bonus.
I can't really bonus things too much. I mean, I could if there were guys here, but I can't. Doesn't matter if the ship's out there.
Merritt.
Well, I am going to lay on hands. Not lay on hands.
That's what I do.
Yeah. I'm going to lay my hand on myself
And cure yourself?
and cure some wounds.
Okay. That's your action.
And
They're about 200 feet away.
Tia,
Yes.
can you
You see this
go back invisible and
celestial creature. She looks somewhat like a miniature angel with a smooth metallic face that comes to a point at the back of the head. And she's flitting in the air with no wings.
Weird.
yeah. Can you go over there and see who's on that ship? What's going on? Why are they firing on us? Don't
Wish
reveal
is my
yourself to them.
command. And she
Don't say that.
disappears. Okay, Merritt. And she flits off, although, can you see her when she's invisible?
No.
Oh, so she flits
I don't
off
see invisibility.
Right.
towards the ship.
And then when I get a chance, I will use my action to activate Tia Vision.
Tia Vision. It's like TiVo.
TiVo. I will TiVo it.
Okay, she can move 120, right?
She can, in this form, move 40 is her base speed.
So 80.
So 80.
So she'll move 80 closer at an angle going upward.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see through her eyes, you're now looking down at the ship, and you do see all these creatures hunched low at the railing. You also see a couple other creatures that hadn't engaged in combat yet, and they're not on the front high deck of the ship. They're like in the middle of the ship where there's that dip. So here's the front deck and the steering column, and then down in the middle, there's a couple more there. One is fully armored, but now that she's close enough she can see them, you can tell it's hobgoblins.
All of them are hobgoblins?
All of them are hobgoblins. This is a hobgoblin war tribe.
Fair enough. Yeah, I figure it's not my turn right now to...
That was all your turn. You got a bonus.
So
Because she moves on your turn.
I used my action to cure my wounds, and then another action to see through her eyes. And,
yeah, you can't do that, I guess. Well,
it's whatever. They're getting closer and closer. The rest of us aren't doing it.
Yeah.
Really.
Garavon.
I'm just gonna plop down behind this tree.
You gonna sit down?
Yep.
Alright, well, he's just chilling.
And I just kind of say, best just wait this out.
I agree with Mopey for once over here. I think we should just let him sail by.
Alright, Garavon. You did that. Their turn. They all duck behind the railings. Total cover. 100%.
I guess I can pop up and take a shot
Lorenzo.
and go back down.
I'm liking where I am behind the tree, so I'll peek over my shoulder, look and see if I see any of them.
You see that they've all ducked below the railing.
Okay.
They've learned better.
Yep, I'll pull back in the tree.
Alright, so you hug the tree.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. Spoon.
That was your turn. Anything else? That's a bonus.
Nope.
Alright.
I'll just stay here and guard Merritt's flank.
Merritt,
how far away are they?
they're 100 feet away now.
Hmm.
The ship's coming fast. Straight towards you. It's somewhat steered nearer to shore.
Oh, it's close to shore?
Not close, it's somewhat steered nearer to shore. Like they're
close?
making an angle towards you.
Yeah. So with Tia looking down on where they are, I can see about where that mass of 10 archers
Yeah,
are
there's
hiding.
all the archers hiding behind the railing, waiting.
Fireball!
Oh man, doing it with Tia?
I mean, I know where they are. All I have to, then I can just look and say, oh yeah, right behind that railing. It's 150
What's
foot
the
range.
150. Oh dear God. You can hit, not all of them, because they're not all right next to each other. You can hit 7 out of 10.
Not bad.
Okay, we're doing this.
I hate you.
we're gonna do this.
That's awesome.
And you just set a ship on fire too, so.
So, you're going to start rolling. The save is just 15. 6.
Can I roll any worse? Literally nobody rolled over
Remember,
like an
reroll
11.
once.
No one
I
saved.
didn't get any. Well, that's it. 35.
Whoa!
So,
You
yeah, I
see
just step around
this
the corner and
fireball explode at the stern of the ship, and you hear some screaming from far off.
bow.
You see through Tia's eyes 7 of them incinerate, and the front of the ship, boom! It looks like an explosion when it hits it, and wood shatters. And it's on a beeline straight towards you guys, and you blow up the steering column with all this.
Incoming.
Okay.
We still have food. We butcher all
It's
of them.
their turn, so they're gonna wait until the ship comes close.
I will hold my action until.
Well, it's not your turn yet. It's their turn.
But they're holding their action.
Well, they're not holding. They're holding until the ship comes close.
Oh, they
which
can
is
shoot at
all
me now.
happening now.
They can shoot at me.
The ship's coming from this direction. It did start steering towards you. It was going to veer. It's not going to veer anymore.
It will run aground.
It's going to run aground. Let me see if you're going to need to do anything. Garavana Lorenzo specifically. You're going to need to make a dexterity save.
Sorry, guys.
The ship is running aground.
How I roll though.
That's a good thing.
23.
That's a good thing.
22.
Okay.
Catching a ship would suck.
You both step out of the way of the ship. As it comes up, it smashes through the coastline. It runs up ashore and stops dead in front of you as the stern, well, what's left of it, bunks the tree. Bunk. And then they shoot.
I have no cover.
Yeah, you got nothing. Here's merit, really, but
Oh, I was going partial cover.
Yeah, I thought that was partial over there.
it's literally looking downwards on you. It would have been if they didn't run ashore.
Oh, they came that close.
They're right here.
Okay.
Don't have a ship to put here.
So they crash and still have the
They're shooting before it
wherewithal to
crashes.
shoot me?
So
So you're saying they're
Dalaran,
not right there.
miss,
is what you're saying.
miss,
They're
Merit.
not gonna hit me.
Merit. You get hit. Sorry. It's a natural 20.
Roll 2 dice.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Alright, welcome.
13 piercing damage as this one pierces into your shoulder. Thump. And then the ship crashes. When it hits, you see dirt and mud fly forward, and it coats Garavon and Lorenzo. It tips the tree just ever so slightly. And the people on the deck of the ship back here. Here's the stern. Back here.
Bow.
Bow. Stern's back?
Yep.
Oh, well, there you go. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't know my sailor
Do
lingo,
you know which one's
obviously.
fore and which one's aft?
4 is front.
Port.
Oh, is it port and what's left and right?
Starboard.
Nice.
How do you remember that?
You had a character that was a sailor for a little while.
That's probably when I learned. I don't remember.
Yeah, he was near it.
4 aft.
The things you learn when you play D&D.
Starboard.
Yeah, bow, stern.
Bow. But on the deck of the ship, you see the
So port
armored
and starboard?
hobgoblin hop off, lands in the water knee deep, and moves towards you.
Yeah, I'm down.
And you see the other one that's on the ship. He's not wearing anything in particular. He starts casting an incantation.
That's all you, buddy. Magic Duel, the Harry Potter, Swelling Armors shit, that's your gig. I'm gonna take the guy in armor.
One of the archers flies off the bow
He flies off the bow.
as it crashes.
Oh, that's
He lands
unfortunate
right
for him. Splap in the mud. He does like the never-ending story.
Right there.
Mud splap.
There's one.
What was the turtle's name again?
Therul and what?
Never-ending story.
Moira.
Yeah, it started with an M for sure.
I don't think it was Moira.
That was the saddest scene in a movie ever when I was a kid.
The turtle or Artex?
Artex.
Artex fucked
And
me
then
up
the
too.
turtle.
Like, Artex, no! I was like, no!
Yeah, and the horse is just sinking.
Yeah, because he gave
I'm
up.
pretty sure they really killed that horse too.
I don't know if they really killed that horse. I hope they didn't. But it was, in my mind, as a little kid, the horse died.
I forgot I had
for
real
sure, dude.
hobgoblin models.
Yeah, we got hobgoblins, man.
Morla.
Morla, yeah.
Pretty close.
Morla, the ancient one.
We don't care if we live or die.
That was totally it. But Morla wasn't as sad for me as it was Artex and the Rockbiter.
Oh, the rock
They
biter.
look like such big, strong
Yes, dude.
I was like, yeah, that was intense, man.
Here, this is my makeshift ship.
That is horrible. That's a horrible mission. What have you done? You should have just left it alone.
Alright, so this guy is prone over here. and there's 2 more on the bow. He jumped off onto the shore.
Yeah, he wants a piece.
And this guy's still up there. He's casting an incantation. And I'll let you know what he's doing. And this is all on their turn. Perfect.
I always wanted a racing snail.
Oh shit, right? That snail was the jam.
Okay.
Although the bat was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a dex save, both of you.
We already did, dude.
No, not you. Delaron and Merritt.
Savannah.
Yeah.
+4, by the way.
Nice. 16.
Oh,
18.
fuck. That's 12. I eat it. I'm like, look out.
What'd you roll?
18.
That's good. He finishes in this incantation, and you see
Fireball.
a streak of lightning pass through his hands in a
Through
straight
me.
line and through you and Merritt at the same time. Just and it starts to curl around Merritt.
How much damage do I take? It's 86.
Yikes.
I'm stealing your fireball dice.
But those are red.
Yay, ones.
Yeah. They betrayed you. No touchy.
So that is 25 damage.
Yeah, that sucks. Whap, I eat it.
Of lightning.
Do I take half?
And you take half.
Zat.
That was their turn. Lorenzo.
I don't like the caster, so I'm going to take 2 shots at the caster.
Can you see him from here? So the bow's up here.
Step around the
The
side.
deck's down there. Just to
And he's
give
on
it a
the deck,
level
or-
reference. He's on the deck.
Okay.
So there's 3 decks, right? There's the foredeck, main deck, and then the whatever the back deck is.
The poop deck.
Yeah, the poop deck, whatever you want to call it. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What, sure. We don't know any better.
You
Super
can tell
not
us.
convincing.
You can say
Yeah.
yes and we'll believe you.
Right, so I'm like, okay.
Depending on what kind of ship this is, your weird raft conglomeration.
Yeah, that's
makes
fucking
it
horrible.
I'll print one for you next time.
Get a
okay?
ship.
Boy,
Get a
yeah,
ship, man.
I'm talking full.
I was going to say, you could just use a tower if it's that tall.
I mean, if you're making fun of this, you're going to make fun of a tower ship.
We will totally
Tower
rack on
ship,
the floating tower.
No matter what I do, you're going to make fun of it. No
Whenever
matter
we
what
can.
I name them, you're going to make fun of them and give them a stupid nickname.
So
He's not wrong.
the height of the tree versus the height of the boat, would I be able to see into the boat if I climb the tree?
Yes, so the bow's about up here.
Okay, I'll climb the tree. It doesn't cost me any extra movement to climb.
Roll your
so-
athletics. It's a
Way to
pretty
be
simple
awesome.
check. This tree's not too hard to climb.
And athletics, it's a 13.
How far up?
I'll go. Yeah, as long as I can see in there.
You can now see in there. So I guess I'll put him back. You now see the other hobgoblin archer.
Was it the action to climb or no?
Nope, that's your movement.
Okay.
He's ducked behind the railing,
I saw the mage, or no?
and you can see the mage from here.
I will take 2 shots at the mage, and yeah, let's do sharpshooter.
Sharp shooter.
First one is 14 to hit.
14 is a hit.
Second one is 1 less, 13.
13 is a hit.
Oh, he
Okay,
died.
then.
He just died.
So 17 and 11, so 28.
Are you sure you
28.
had sharpshooter damage?
Yeah. I rolled a
doesn't-
7 and a 1.
Oh, it's more than 1 plus 10. Sharpshooter is...
Oh, that's right, it's plus 18. Oops. So 18 times 2 is
36.
36 plus 8. So it'd be 44. Sorry.
44 damage. You pierce one arrow straight through his chest. He's like, and he looks up at you. You're actually above him now. You pierce the other one through the other shoulder. It spins him around. He's now bleeding out these 2 wounds. He's still up. He's grasping his chest where you hit him. But he's still up. Dalaran.
Spluh.
We're going to engage.
Yep, I move forward and I go for the shield bash.
Cool. Roll to hit.
I do the thing that I do. Oh, the shield bash, I roll... It's 15.
Oh, it's not an attack roll. It's contested. You lose. He rolled a natural 19.
Okay, so I bump him with the shield. Boop, I'm like, it didn't work. Hack.
Okay.
I swing twice.
You're going to heal us.
Well, not anymore. 22 to hit.
22 is a hit.
Oh,
This hobgoblin is also wielding a shield
sweet.
and a one-handed axe.
Okay, so 22, and then the second roll is a 12, so it's not enough.
So the second roll bounces off his shield as he lifts it up and deflects your attack.
So I'm going to do 8 plus 8 is 16 damage, and I wound him. So I'm like, slap, wound.
Alright. Total damage again?
16.
16.
And a wound.
Merritt.
Okay. So first I'm going to twin cast Healing Word. Lakita! I give us both 7 hit points.
Thanks, man.
And then I cast Fire Bolt on the guy who was casting dirty, filthy magic at me.
Lightning bolt?
Yeah, lightning bolt.
Alright. Fire bolt.
Whew. And that's a lot unless he's super armored.
Finish him.
Alright, so I'm going to... I just want to put the fire bolt so that it hits him in the chest and knocks him into the water on the far side.
Alright. So, Lakita, your power word. The firebolt flies through the air.
That's the healing word.
Oh,
Loimu.
Loimu.
Is the fire
Cool. I'm glad you have power words for everything.
Yeah.
Loimu.
You hurl this firebolt through the air. It explodes on his chest where he's already been pierced twice, and his whole body flies up into the air, hits the railing of the ship, and tumbles backwards. Splash.
Goodbye, Lucas.
And then I'm going to skirt around the far side of that tree so that I can still kind of see everybody, but I'm sort of covered from the mayhem.
Caravan.
Mayhem, like me.
I'm just gonna.
You're leaning against the tree, literally.
Just gonna stay there.
Yeah.
You can't win
There's a
anyway.
guy right here.
Mm,
He's prone.
nah.
You want to do anything? Like hold your action?
Yeah. If anybody comes up to me, I'll defend it myself.
Alright. That was a good turn. He stands up, he moves away, and he shoots you.
Okay.
He has hate for you in his
Okay.
heart, bro.
This is the best combat ever.
Okay.
And he hits with a 15, so he misses you. It goes above you, into the tree. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
These guys will shoot you, Daron.
Yep.
He now stands up. Actually, one will shoot you, one will shoot Lorenzo in the tree.
I'm cool with it.
So, you'll be purple. Of course you will, because it's a natural 20.
I'm crit bait.
And I always crit you,
Oh,
because
okay.
why not?
Yeah, it's like in my ear. I'm like, oh my god! Fuck.
So take 32 piercing damage.
29.
He misses you, Lorenzo. Good job.
I am now hurt.
And the guy that you're fighting with,
This is not a fair fight, by the way, just so he knows. I'll tell him, this is not a fair fight.
roll your strength as he swings his shield across your face.
Oh, he's also a shield basher. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
What'd you roll, 1?
1.
Oh, I rolled a 4, so I've got a 4 plus 8 is 12. So I take it.
Actually, it just goes wide and the strap breaks, and now his shield is flailing in the air, no longer secured to his arm.
Sweet.
He throws it to the ground in frustration and wields his axe in 2 hands to attack you.
He failed himself. Rule number 1, never drop your shield.
So, total of 21 to hit.
Nope. Shield in the way, king, because I still have one.
He looks mad and he spits at you as he swings.
I'll spit at him. We can do that.
He swings again. Another miss. It's now scarring the front of your shield as he hits. And he swings for a third and final attack. And he also looks really upset. This one just goes wide and his axe digs itself into the ground. He pulls it up out of the ground with mud and dirt and it...
Get good, bro.
For real.
His friends are fucking my life up, though. The air
I
on the
think
ear
that was them.
horrible.
So Lorenzo.
I'm gonna shoot twice at the guy that Delrin's fighting.
Okay. You
You
have to climb a little more to get into view.
Oh, I suppose he's being blocked.
So
by
give
the
me
trees,
an
isn't he?
easy athletics check because you're going from one limb to the other.
Actually, I probably don't notice him over there because the tree's on my right.
That's probably true.
So yeah,
I mean,
I'll
you
just-
do hear him yelling and
Yeah,
spitting
but
and
he's Delrin. I figure he's got it.
I'm good.
I'll shoot the. There's 2 of them right there.
yeah.
I'll shoot down at them.
Which one?
I'll do the one closest to me first. Yep.
All right, roll a hit.
And he looks like he has armor on.
He does have a little armor.
I will not sharpshoot then. Just normal shot. So 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
And a 26 to
Yeah.
let's see.
It's better than 18.
Say 7 damage and 11 damage. So 18 damage.
Okay. 18 damage. He is up. You do hit. One digs into his studded leather.
And then I will drop my bow down to Garavan.
Just bounces on his head.
Yeah.
Roll your perception.
Pokes
You're
him in
not
the
really
eye.
watching.
13.
So you drop your bow down to Garavan. It does bounce off your head. Just ding, 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 lands on the ground in front of you. That guy's still up, Lorenzo, by the way,
Okay.
that you shot.
I'm hanging out in a tree.
You are. Delron.
I'm not gonna try to shield bash this guy anymore. I'm gonna curse with my vow of enmity on my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna smite the shit out of him.
Alright, roll to hit.
18?
It would hit, but he is going to parry it with his axe. Just pushes it out of the way. You knew this is a clean hit. And
Okay.
he moves your sword out of the way.
Fuck him then. I swing again. For a 23. Alright, and then I'm gonna smite the shit out of him. Could have just left us alone and sailed by. Smite!
Until Mara fireballed him.
They were coming for us anyways. They were fucking hot that one. Oh, and he gets 4 more damage on his round and needs to make a save against his thing. He does not save. So when I smite him,
Poor guy.
I wound him as well. Oh, God, it's a horrible roll. 7. It's the same exact damage that I got last time, minus without smiting. So I roll 16 more damage, and I wound him a second time. Slough.
Okay, 2 wounds now. They're starting to add up. You've now cut him a few places, and they're bleeding, and they're not stopping. The blood's not stopping. Merritt.
So I'm going to step out this way, and that fuzzy gentleman on the ship.
On the bow of the ship.
Yep, on the port bow.
Port side.
Yeah,
On the bow.
How's he looking? Is he?
He's been hit a couple
he's
times.
Going,
he's got one arrow sticking out of his back, and there's another that's jammed into his leather.
but he's still looking hostile.
Oh yeah, he has his bow drawn, shooting down at Delaron. He's the one that put it right in Delaron's collarbone.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so I will lead off with the old Loy Moo.
Loy Moo.
Loy Moo. 11 plus 7, 18.
Is just a hit.
7 plus 6 is 13 fire damage.
Alright.
And I'm going to step up. I'm going to be doing that aggressively. As I'm going forward,
Where you moving?
I'm aggressively combating. 30 toward him?
I mean, you can literally get up to him. Or to him.
Yeah, to him.
Oh, to him. So that is 30.
Yep.
You're just passing right by the skirmish that Dalaron's having with this hobgoblin.
And as I'm going by you, do you look all tattered to bits?
Dude, I have an arrow like coming out of my fucking neck.
Okay.
Like, he literally put it like in my carotid artery.
Alright, then I'm going to twin cast Lakita. Again.
Nice.
We both get 7 again.
Sweet.
It's a bonus action.
Caravan.
1, 2.
There's a bow sitting like right there by you.
Yeah, I'll pick that up.
He's like, meh.
I'll just fire 2 shots over at that guy, I guess.
Feels kind of good to have a bow in your hand again.
I guess.
So not sharpshooter, obviously.
Nope. God damn it. I don't know anything anymore. Let's see, I don't get any pluses for that, do I? Just my proficiency, which is 3, and...
Dexterity, which is 5, so 8, so plus 10 to that, right?
Yep, so
Yeah.
just 10. So that's 20 to hit. That's 26 to hit.
It's just 20. I mean, yeah, it just hits. No big deal.
Okay. And then I just get a D8 here, which is 1.
Plus 7. Plus 8. That's a
No.
plus 1 bow?
No,
Oh,
I
you
don't get
any
any
of
of
it,
that.
right?
It's plus 4 for humanoids. Plus 5 for
So
his
it's
dex.
9. Plus 2 more for the bracers, so 11. So 11 plus that.
So you roll a 1, you still do 12 damage.
Yep.
And then roll 2d8.
No, my second one was a 5.
Roll again.
And then roll a 2d8 because they're Colossus.
Yeah, that was
So
10.
10
Plus
plus 11
is 21. So 12 and 21, 33.
33 damage. I mean, no big deal. You're
Not
just gonna put
sharpshooting.
2 arrows in him because why not?
It would have been 53 if you were a sharpshooter, right? Sharpshooter plus 5 or plus 10? 43 plus 5.
I mean, both arrows hit him. He stumbles back
Plus
about
5
4
plus
steps,
10
The damage? Okay, we've done 53 damage if you were sharp shot.
and he levels his bow at you. He does not go down.
Who does?
I mean, big deal. Whatever, right?
Big deal, whatever.
The guy you just shot.
I'm ready to die.
Dude, what happened to my fierce band of fighting adventurers?
We're all vitamin D deficient. There's no sunlight. It's like, nah. Just gonna stay in bed today.
D deficient equals bad.
I mean, whatever. He can't hit you anyways. The arrows just keep plugging the tree behind you. No big deal.
Why don't they just hit?
Come on, I want you to do it. Come on.
Oh, alright. This guy's also going to try to shoot. No, he's actually focused on Lorenzo.
Of course he is.
Of course he is. And...
I'd feel guilty if he hit you instead.
He doesn't hit
out
you.
of a tree right onto you. Then you kill Garabon
This guy will
with your
shoot
knee.
you, Delaron.
I'm trying to draw his attention.
He does not have any fucks to give about you, unfortunately.
He's got his reasons. But he doesn't.
I hold my shield up. Spook. I'm like, hey,
So-
can you take care of him? Spook, spook.
He shoots you. You don't even have to really react. You just know the arrow's coming. You hold it up, and it's like ding, ding, bing, and it bounces off your shield. As the Hobgoblin Warlord looks pissed, and he just starts swinging his axe down on you with all his force.
Sweet.
Here we go again. That is a 23.
Nope.
First shot is a miss.
So smooth.
Miss. 1, 2. 24?
24 is hit.
Hey, he
My
hit
AC
you.
is 24.
Wow.
So
You're
like,
a pretty tanky dude.
chop. I mean, Shield of Faith is up. Although I haven't been really concentration, I should probably do that.
Yeah, what your concentration?
Okay.
You took... I think it'd be like a 15. Because you took like 30, didn't you? You took 28 in the neck.
Oh, okay. Well, the lightning bolt I make. The neck one, I don't make.
Okay.
So he hit me
He
two
hits you
times.
twice. That'd be good to remember. Concentration. Such
But
a hard
before
thing
he
to
hits
remember.
me, 2d4 damage.
For wounds.
Yep. He takes 7 more damage from the wounds.
Love those wounds.
Does he save against them? He does.
Yes.
He's happy about his life. He's done bleeding.
So
That's
the
good.
first...
I'm gonna drop, probably.
Did that hurt?
I mean, I took a lightning bolt and an arrow, like, in my fucking
I
eye.
guess so, yeah.
On the side of my neck. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh, he should have shield bashed you. Too late
He doesn't
now.
have a shield anymore. He
Oh, that's right. He can't do that.
He's shieldless.
That is a mistake.
Is he looking pretty good otherwise? Or is he wearing down?
He looks like he's about to beat Delaron's face in.
Yeah,
I get that.
a lot of people get that.
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot of things I can hold against this guy. That's not one of them.
All right, let's do it. Let's see how bad it hurts.
Okay. You're probably going to be just fine. He does a whole 6 damage to you.
That's it.
That's it.
Is this axe magical?
No.
So 3 damage?
So 3 damage.
Oh, never mind. This guy is so sad about his life. He made bad career choices.
And then another 10.
So another 7. Okay. So I'm hurt, but I'm okay. I feel bad for this guy.
I feel bad for him, too.
I'm like, you made bad life choices, my friend.
Actually, here we go. That's what I thought I saw this. He has an ability called Martial Advantage. So on his first attack, once per turn, he deals an extra 46.
Oh, there you go.
So an extra 10.
Oof. Okay. Now I feel a little bit less sad for him.
I was going to say, that didn't seem that
I'm
much.
like, good for you, Captain. Ouch. All right.
Go ahead, Lorenzo.
Bonus action, I call the weapon back to my hand.
Okay.
So it disappears
that
from
happens.
him.
We'll talk about this.
And broke it. Way to go. That's great. I shoot. I give it to you. I take it back. I shoot. I give it to you.
Go ahead.
And yeah, shoot twice.
2 guys, 1 bow.
Oh no!
Oh, it happened.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I'll do one arrow on the first guy and see if he does anything special. Goes down. Yep, guy closest to me. I've been plugging him before. Non-sharpshooter. That is 19 to hit.
Finish him.
I want to pin him to the boat.
Okay, so you can pin him to the railing.
Yes.
It goes through him. You hear it pierce into the wood. And he's like, "Ugh!" And he just leans there.
I'll take a shot at the other guy.
You see his legs give out, and he starts hanging from the arrow until it snaps from his weight.
That is a 25 to hit.
It is also a hit. My poor guy.
Which one are you going after?
The far one. So that was, let's see, 8 plus 7, 15 damage.
15 damage is the first time he's been hit.
And I will drop my bow again.
Alright, we'll talk about this in a bit. You drop your bow on Garabon.
Yep.
It bounces off your head. Ding.
Oh man.
All right.
Go ahead, Delron.
I'll wait for my turn.
I swing on this guy. I need to drop him really bad. Natural 20.
There you go.
So I'm gonna crit smite the fuck out of him.
This is your first
This is my first
crit
crit
smite.
I have never crit
In
smite
25
before.
sessions, 26 sessions.
I was get
Wow.
crit on. I have never crit smited. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2.
You know what this calls for?
3,
This calls
4.
for some victory battle.
I need 4 more d8s, or should I just double it if I have 4 d8s?
You said 4.
I'll just double it. All right.
Victory battle music for this one.
Oh, nice. So 7, 7, 14. Plus 9 is 23, is 46. Plus 8 is 54.
Finish him.
I'm gonna bring my sword around and golf, swing him from the nuts up through his head, and just cut him in half.
Happy
You
Gilmore.
did,
Yeah,
you did the description. I don't have to go any further than that.
right.
His insides spill out.
Rip.
His pieces split in the middle, fall to the sides, and he drops his axe.
And I'm gonna Misty Step up here. Is he still alive?
He's gone.
Oh,
He's
he's
dead.
gone. How far away is 30 feet?
Well,
Because I can
it's also
Misty
going
Step
upwards.
as a bonus action, and then I can move, right? So I Misty Step.
Yeah.
I moved this guy. I sword him with my second sword.
You made Delaron mad.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, fuck you guys.
We're taking your boat.
You stupid burn boat.
I do a bad job at hitting him. I roll 14.
And you still hit him.
Oh, it's
The
sad.
poor archer.
man.
You got to the back line.
Yeah. Only 11.
11.
So I stab him. Splash!
You hit him, right, Lorenz?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, there it is. He is barely still up as you cleave through his body.
I'm gonna wound him too.
Okay, roll your wound damage.
I mean, his next round he'll take it.
Exactly.
He takes 1 more damage.
Okay, not quite enough. Merit.
I'm going to come around this way.
Just make
Just-
him away.
Just see how everybody's doing, and I'll come closer. I'll angle it. Yep. So we have.
Garabon's just sitting there. He looks pretty bad. He's kind of just leaning against the tree for the most part.
dying.
There's a couple arrows above his head, stuck into the bark.
That guy looks like he's
hurt.
Is he running? Is he giving up? Is he
No, he's
still there?
still shooting at Garabon.
Okay.
He's got his bow drawn. He's drawing the drawstring back.
Okay. From where I was, can I get just like all the way up to Garabon?
Yeah, you could have made it to Garabon.
Okay. And I'm going to give you a cure wounds.
Are you even hurt?
Oh,
He's never hurt.
You
I
see
thought you
arrows
said
that
he
are
was-
plugged above his head.
you said he's not looking very good.
Oh,
okay.
well, he's not
He
looking
looks
very
like
good.
sad.
He looks
fucked up.
sad about life.
He's depressed.
Gotcha.
He's just kind of sitting there with his sword's not drawn, his arms are down. He's being Eeyore.
Bo just hit him twice in the head, too.
Yeah.
Alright, so instead, I'm going to wave my left hand, and he gets to make a wisdom saving throw as I cast Hold Monster from the wand that's been up my sleeve this whole time. What are you talking about?
Hold Monster won't work.
There's
It's a
humanoids.
Hold Person, I mean. Yep, there.
Is it also there?
Yeah.
Yep,
You
it
do
does
both.
both.
What's your save?
17.
He does not make it. Wisdom.
Okay. He is
He's in a bad way.
paralyzed. At the end of each of your turn, he can make another wisdom saving throw.
At the end of his turn or your turn?
At the end of each of its turns.
Okay. Which is coming up. But it's your turn,
So,
Garavan.
yeah.
After Merritt decides to do anything else.
Nah.
Who's still alive?
This guy, he's now just standing there. He's
It's
got the drawstring pulled back, and he looks frozen in time.
I just kind of dropped the bowl.
It's over by you. You want to go pick it up?
No, I don't pick it up. I just kind of look at Merritt, and I walk around the other side of the tree where there's no one. And I'll plop a squat.
All right. So at the end of his turn, he does not save. How long does that last? A minute?
Oh,
to a minute.
the guy from me gets an action too after he takes another damage.
We took the damage.
Oh, you took
remember?
damage, right?
So it would not have killed him,
Right.
and no one else attacked him.
But he gets an action.
He'll pull out his sword and swing at you twice.
You stupid.
Well, yeah, that's true.
If he ran, I'd let him live, but he doesn't know.
I don't believe that. You don't believe that, do you?
Don't probably let him.
He misses you twice. He
I know.
cuts off your arm and ching, ching. It's like hitting the tank. Lorenzo, there's only one. Well, there's two up. One here. He's frozen in time. One that Dalaran's making mincemeat out of.
Well, first off, call the bow back to my hand. I'm sorry for choosing that a little bit.
That was weird.
That's how it works, I believe.
Yep, it's a pretty unique situation that you are in a tree directly above the other
Yeah,
archer.
that is true.
Well, they could stand next to
And
each
the-
other and just hand it back and forth.
And the other archer is also missing a bow, so it's the only time that would actually be useful.
Anyways.
Anyways, I'll shoot the guy that's frozen, because
Okay.
he seems fun.
You go ahead and shoot him.
Do I have advantage?
It would be melee right next to him.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Not sharpshooter. It's plus 11, so 24 to hit?
Alright, you kill him.
He's
Do
dead.
you want to hit the other one too while you're at it?
Yeah, I'll
Alright, hit
shoot
the other
him.
guy. You make him
Okay,
sick.
that's a 29 to hit.
You kill him. I don't even care anymore. I'm Garavan over here.
You plopped a squad.
Actually, all attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and if you're within 5 feet, then it's
If he's
If it's-
incapacitated, right?
paralyzed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that
That's what
hits the
whole
creature
person's
is
all
a
about.
critical hit if the attacker is
That was
within
just
5
melee.
feet.
Well, you killed him. Good job.
That's why you would cast Whole Person. So that you can set it for the smite.
Awesome. You really tooled them out. They're dead. We'll call combat there. Probably a good time to take a break. I mean, who cares? Whatever. Right? What do y'all do? You have defeated the Hobgoblin tribe.
I go look for food and water when I loot their ship.
Alright.
I'll loot whatever person I see. Any of the
There's
hobgoblins.
plenty of persons around. So the first thing you find is, hey, there's a lot of bows. I mean, whatever, right, Garavan?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll just look for the one that.
Let's burn them all.
No.
I'll look for the one that's like strongest, I guess.
Alright. And you guys go towards the ship. You start looting it. There is an under
Yeah, I'm already on the
deck.
ship, so I go down there.
I'm just hanging out with Garavon.
Does the ship can it sail? Or is
I'll
it
hold
not
some
sailing?
bowls up to you, be like, which one looks better?
Dun, 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 dun. This one for sure. I don't know much about bows, but I like.
Is it ever gonna
this
sail
one.
again?
Yeah, you're not really sure. You're not a sailor. But
Okay.
the front end is blasted to bits.
Like there's holes where it would be under the water. I know that much.
Probably.
All right. Well, then I don't
Is it
even
the-
look for the door to the below decks. I
Just
just
go through
cut
the
a
side.
hole in the floor and I drop down. Like my
I mean,
shield
the
and drop
floor
in.
was right there if you just wanted to walk downwards.
Okay, whatever.
There's a door. It goes down some stairs. You go down the stairs and you
shield, I
find
go
their
in.
cargo hold.
Okay.
You also find their quarters. There's no more hobgoblins left. You got them all.
Yep.
You cleared out the rat's nest.
Do they have any prisoners down in the cells?
You start searching the area, and you do see someone that is chained up, passed out against the wall. They
He's
have
by himself again.
a dart.
Oh, shush 'em.
They had a dead body in there. It's weird.
Must have been saving him to eat.
They have a dark complexion. You've seen drow before.
Yep.
They're chained up against the side of the ship.
Hey, wake up.
You smack their face a little,
Wake up.
and their eyes flit.
I slept through that.
Wake up.
He looks a little scared.
Is he hurt?
He looks hungry,
Oh, look, if
exhausted even.
the hobgoblins attacked us, it didn't go well for them. But if you want, when I loot the ship, I can give you some food and water, and you're welcome to travel with us for as long as it takes us to get someplace civilized. Do you understand me? Okay. Let's see. He's got chains on. I look for a key.
It would have been on one of their bodies, probably one of their persons.
Okay. So I have to go back out and find it.
Yeah, well, the chains don't look that thick. Yeah, with your strength of 20 and your magical sword, you chop right through. Whack, whack. What are you guys doing?
I'm just looting all the bodies that are not on the ship.
I'm looking for the best bow still.
So, one of them has a crossbow. One of them has a regular bow, a long bow, and none of them are magical.
I'll just take the longbow then.
Okay, it's a D8, regular bow.
Yay. There you go, man.
Let's do
I'm-
some loots.
I'm going to not be looting, but I'm going to be taking and dragging their bodies together on the beach.
Okay.
Oh, hope she doesn't get weird.
And I lick them
Yeah.
one by one.
What are you doing? No.
You find a total of 300 gold, Lorenzo.
Yoink.
And that's pretty much all you find.
Okay. And if I get done looting the guys off of the ship, I'll go onto the ship and start looting if people haven't gotten to them yet.
Okay.
I'm just making my rounds.
So that's what you're doing. Garabon's looking for a bow. Merritt's... What are you doing?
I was gathering the bodies, kind of composing them back into respectable shape and lining them up on the beach.
Okay.
And then I'll gather some rocks and just build cairns over them. At least I have a feeling these guys are going to want to be here for a while grabbing stuff, so that's why I busy myself.
Okay.
I look for food and water and whatever else is in the ship.
Have some
sorry.
Food
Yeah, I'm looking for food and water.
and water.
And I'm trying to feed the prisoner, and I'm trying to engage him in small talk. What's your name?
You cut his chains. They shatter off his wrists. Roll your initiative.
Oh, man. He's gonna kill my face. I rolled a 19.
He doesn't say anything. He hasn't said any words. And two giant pinchers start growing out of his face, and his whole body starts transforming
What the fuck?
into that of a giant spider.
Oh.
I can use your giant spider.
That's horrible. And he obviously wants to eat my face?
It's your turn.
That's a yes.
What do you do with the spider? It doesn't matter what it wants to do.
Oh, fuck. Alright,
Where's
so
your
I
character?
You already moved him. The goblins.
You're over here.
heal myself for 40 really quick. Womp.
40?
Lay on hands.
That's his entire...
That's my whole
I was
pool.
like,
that's all of it.
More than it used to be.
Oh yeah, it's gone up. Yeah.
It's
that's
5 per level.
That's one of the advantages of staying single class. I'm like, swarp. I'm like, hey, we don't have to do this. I just let you free. I'm gonna let you just go free. Just everybody stay calm. I'm being super loud, just so you guys know. I'm like, everybody stay calm. I'm just gonna let you go free. All you have to do is walk away.
Okay. So that was your action.
The lay on hands is my action. I have my sword out and my shield out. Actually, I don't have... No, I have it because I cut his chains. So I'll drop the shield at this point. Whoop. I'm like, oh no. This is not what I want.
His whole body starts to shift and move, and he's up against the wall. His back legs grab onto the back of the wall, and he starts climbing sideways and lunges forward at you with his pinchers.
I do not want to fight you.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't think you really have a choice here.
That's why he looks hungry, because he eats people.
There's you. There's him.
Man, this was a bad idea on my part.
Now that
We
we
can all roll
know.
initiative.
Yeah.
$11.
Twins. 11. 8.
Just
Well,
like that.
there you go.
That was easy.
So he lunges at me.
He is going to go to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
That is a miss. Dude, I cannot roll today.
Off my shield. Whatever, you crit arrowed me in the throat.
And a miss.
So, ching, ching.
You can have your fireball dice back. I won't be needing them for now.
So remember how you said there were holes in the hull? Under the water line?
Bow.
In the bow? Where's the bow? Can I see outside?
It's like over here. No, not from here.
Okay. Well,
There's a bunch of barrels and crates and stacks of different things. There's some beams that are holding the ship together.
Alright. Listen, Mr. Were Spider.
That was his turn. Really bad turn. Go ahead.
I attempt to shield bash him to the ground.
It's my
Oh,
turn.
Garamond, sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. Go ahead. I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
Do I hear him? Can we hear him? He
Yeah,
said he's
I'm
being
loud.
really loud.
He was being pretty loud. You could hear him.
Can I just glance over these guys and I'll make my way onto the ship then?
Okay, so you'll go over to the ship. There's not like a ramp to dock onto it. You'll have to climb up the ship.
Okay.
You could either climb through the bow, or you could climb up on the side.
I want to go through the poop deck.
That'll be the back.
Be in the bow.
Yeah, I'll go through the bow then.
Alright, so you go to the front of the ship. You climb through the bow's hole, and there are like a bunch of different stacked items here and there, and a wall behind that, and a door.
Okay, I'll open the door.
You open the door and you see Delron.
And
That'll be pretty much your full movement to do this.
And do I still have an action then, since I climbed?
No, it'll be both your movements
Okay.
to get this far.
Okay, good deal. I'm there.
But there he is, fighting a giant spider.
I'm talking to it.
That
I'm like, I don't
sucks.
want to fight you. It's like,
You're over here. Right there.
I guess then in that instant, I'm just going to say, great, more spiders.
More spiders. Lorenzo, you're above the deck.
So yeah, I'll go down.
So you go to the door, you go down. It'll take you your full movement to get there as well.
Okay, and dash action too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you make it. And you're coming from the other end over here.
The poop deck, right?
From the poop deck. Merritt.
Yeah, I guess if everyone is rushing inside, I'll come inside. I'm probably still carrying 2 rocks
Okay.
that I was using to build the cairn.
Okay.
I was like, why you can't?
Yeah, I was kind of confused. I get it now. It'll take you your full movement to get here.
Yep.
But you're going to have to roll an athletics to climb. He doesn't have to, but you have a strength of 8.
Okay.
So you can fuck it up.
Being tieflingist.
And you do. And
3.
yeah. You don't even get up through all the exploded front of the ship, the bow. You're having a hard time making your way up into this area.
Alright. I drop one of the rocks, make it a little bit easier.
All right. Delron.
I will shield bash this thing to the ground.
It's on the wall. It's stuck to the wall.
So I can't shield bash it to the
You can
ground.
try.
I will try. Let's see what happens.
Just knock it off the wall.
I rolled 14.
You succeed.
Okay, so I knock it off the
You
wall.
smack it off the wall. You see its feet boom, pop off, and it lands sideways, and all its legs are wriggling.
I'm gonna try to hold down, just like stab it, and then it pass my shield. So I'm just gonna lean on it and be like, "Sit." All you have to do is walk away.
Is that your line today?
Yep, I crit.
What?
I crit.
Bright orange 20.
Again?
Yep. So 1, 2, 3.
Things are turning around for you.
Yeah.
The Shadowfell
4,
seems to
5.
be treating you well.
Sorry, 6. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 38 damage, and I wound it. Slav! It's like, you could have just left us alone. I stab it again.
You pierce it right through its fat belly.
And the next time it's 22
There's a hit.
for 13 more. Slav.
Okay.
So fuck this thing.
It rights itself. All its legs hit the ground at the same time, like, and it looks at you with all its eyes, and it'll go to strike you twice.
Cool.
That is a definite miss.
I'm still leaning on it with the shield.
It doesn't truly botch.
Okay.
That's good.
So like,
And a 21
nope. 22.
does not hit. It goes to strike. Its
Hold
mandibles
it down.
dig into your plate armor. You feel the tip of one try to get into your flesh, but it's just on the edge of it. And you see the poison dripping off its mandibles. Caravan.
Pop it twice. 13 and 24.
1 hit, and I can tell you, after all this shooting, feels a little better. You don't feel so bad.
Okay. So, he's hit, so it's 2d8, which is 8 plus, 9? No. 11.
5,
Right.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. That's right. 18.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not 10. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, I have 9. So, 17.
You do normal base 11.
Damage? 5 for...
Oh, but it's not a human.
It's not a human.
Base
Right?
9.
Yeah.
What's your second?
Fiend. Or
11.
Oh, it's a fiend?
it is. Oh, that's my greater. So that's a +2.
Yeah. So 11.
So-
It's 11 damage.
No, it's +4 to
That's
my
your
greater.
Dexterity 5.
So plus 11 damage. It is a fiend.
Yep.
It
Okay.
is not
Yeah,
a
plus
monster
11. You plus
Okay.
or a humanoid.
So let's see.
plus
8
11.
plus 11 is 19.
Oof.
You pierce into it, it shrieks again and recoils back against the wall. All its legs splay outwards like that. Lorenzo.
Taking 2 shots. Not sharpshooter.
I feel bad for the spider guy. He could have just left.
Seems to be your motto today.
It's 18,
Well, I do feel bad for him. I'm like,
18
I'm
and
sorry you ran
26
into
are the
us.
2 shots.
Yeah, I would say that's a hit and a hit.
It's 10 damage and 15, so 25 damage.
14 murder shit pretty hard.
This poor guy. Merritt, you gonna climb upward? Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Go ahead and roll an athletics.
12?
12. You managed to make your way up.
Not easier
All
with
these
just one rock.
shattered wood and splintered wood.
Mhm.
Hand over hand, you get up. You see the door that's already open, and you see inward past Garabon is this fight taking place.
And fucking. Wait, it's dark in here. I bet Lorenzo would appreciate some
Oh,
light. And I
That's right.
cast light on the rock and I bullet it under.
Forgot
Thank you
about
for
that.
reminding me.
My shield is lit right now because we're down in the hole, probably.
Probably.
We'll just-
I don't think you ever said it. Did you?
I think
No,
I
I
said
think
when I
you
was going
did.
to cut the hole in the floor.
I think
was
you
like,
did.
Like my shield hop in.
You throw more light in there. Good job,
Mm-hmm.
Delron. This creature now has arrows through it, cuts everywhere. It's leaking ooze from its body.
I shield smash it. For a 17.
Again, this time when you hit it right in its head, and its legs thump, go outward.
And then I'm gonna smite it down. 24,
Yeah.
which is gonna be 10 damage, and I wound it.
All right.
And then 21,
Yeah.
and I do 13 more damage.
Finish him.
I don't want to kill it. I'm going to
Okay.
take my pommel and smash it in the skull and knock it out. So I'm going to do non-lethal, basically.
You do.
So I'm like, slit, and I'm like, ah!
Okay. Then it takes 2 wounds.
Oh no.
Or a wound.
Then it dies, probably.
Takes 2 death saves on its turn, which its turn is next. Takes 3 death saves on its turn.
Oh no. Well, I died. I'm trying to get the hang of this not killing shit.
Your wound bleeds out some more. You see some more ooze chug out of the giant wound in its stomach.
Whoops.
And it's like... And as it breathes its last gasp of air, its whole body starts to shift and transform again. But not that to a drow. It changes into a weird dull, yellowish hued creature that starts to elongate, and it almost looks like a tree laying on its side.
What the heck?
Someone that has it should roll religion.
I mean,
I
was like, I can check my religious histories.
What's that?
Arcana.
Oh, is it a yokel?
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Ah, shoot. My Arcana is an 18.
Mine's a 22.
It is a yak lol.
Sure.
Close, Mr. Know-It-All.
A what? A yak?
It's definitely a fiend, a demon, a shape changer. They're true evil in nature.
Wow.
My question is why they had it locked up here.
Wait, it was locked up?
I see broken chains, don't
You do see the broken chains.
Yeah, I'm like, I came up here and there was a drow on the wall and it looked all sad and skinny. And so I was like, don't worry, man. We'll get you some food. I said, hey, let's get some food and you can get out of here. You're welcome to travel with us to the next bastion of civilization whenever we come across it. And cut him free. And then he turned into a giant spider and attempted to eat me. So that happened. But I don't know what this thing is.
Yeah. Are you sure that's all you said to it?
Yes, I said, hey, let me get you out of the chains. Let's go find some food. We'll share it with you. Come with us to the next town. And then it tried to eat me.
Would my Arcana also tell me if it was edible?
Oh.
You would know that fiends would not be edible.
Okay.
They're not good meat.
You guys figure whatever this is out. I'm gonna get some fresh air outside
Okay.
and walk around a little bit. It feels better if I move around, I suppose.
I'm going to look for food.
Okay.
I'm gonna loot things.
Yeah.
Or continue to.
I mean, I'm
You
also
guys are going looting.
looting. I'm just looting for food.
You find more food than you're going to need.
Cool.
Plenty of different foods. Most of it's preserved meats.
Bag of holding that
Preserved-
shit. Bag of holding foods.
Just food everywhere. For 4 people,
I'm
you'd
sucking
think
my
there's
face while
probably
we're looking.
at least 2 months worth
Oh, great. Nice.
in preserved.
I'm making space in the bag of holding by getting rid of horse meat.
Yeah, fuck horse meat.
That's probably a good
I
idea.
just, I'm,
My face
I'm
was-
chumming the water, so I toss it out into the
Oh,
river.
that's great.
And I do have Tia following Garabon.
Lutefisk up in my face while we're
Invisible.
doing this.
Yeah.
Lutefisking. My face hole.
Lutefisk.
I mean, it's preserved fish. It's used for long seagoing voyages.
Yeah. That's what we found 2 months for the. Oh.
Lutefisk for 2 months.
I mean, I don't think any of us would give a shit at this point. We've been eating literally rotten horse meat.
Mm-hmm.
Maggots and all.
Hey,
Chowing it
one of the
down.
horse gets
Maggots are fresh, though.
In all the loots, you find 2,300 gold.
Whoa.
Who's got this?
We should put it in the bag of holding. Oh, you're gonna-
Right now, you're
No.
the only one doing looting.
No. We should put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. I'm just taking an inventory first.
Okay, you take the inventory, but we should all put it all in the bag of holding.
Agreed.
You find gems and pearls worth 1,400 gold. You find a sentinel shield.
Oh, what?
Whoa, those are awesome.
What does it do?
It's a shield emblazoned with the symbol of an eye.
I'll probably just hand that right to you.
Okay, what's it do?
I have no idea. Should I
Funny
arcana?
enough, you find an amulet. It looks very similar to an amulet you've already had. Proof against detect and location.
Oh,
Who
sweet.
needed that? Oh, that was
That's
me.
you. You need this
Uh,
badly. Yeah, it's time to
Does
figure out
anyone
what you
want
care
the
about less.
Parataph of Health?
The Parapet of Health? I mean, we can put it in the bag for now. Put it in the bag. Parry up with
Okay.
health.
Yeah.
Put it in the bag.
I'm gonna have to ditch one of my saving throw increasing things. This is really unfortunate. What's the shield do?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me. You find
I'll look it up.
Oh, got it.
a potion and a scroll.
I hand the potion and scroll to Merritt.
The scroll, you can actually read it
Oh, I can?
because it's a sorcerer's
Or you
scroll.
can. Okay.
It's a scroll of dark vision.
Useless. Yeah, it's like, what does it do? Well, when we set it on fire, it burns for a few minutes and you can see.
Yeah.
And do you try the potion?
Yeah.
Potion of lightning resistance.
That would have been nice for the fight. So when holding the shield, you have advantage on initiative checks and wisdom perception checks. Matt,
Is it better than your shield? It's a plus. Is it a plus one or?
it's plus none.
Hmm.
I mean, my shield's a plus none too. That doesn't do anything cool, but I'd have to give up bonus protection in order to use the Sentinel shield. So
probably not
plus
worth
one
it.
on my
Opportunity
saves,
cost.
plus on my AC. Yeah, I will pass the Sentinel
Can
shield.
Tia hold it?
Tia on the Sentinel shield.
I could probably use the shield if no one else needs it.
I mean, do you even use shields?
I can.
I feel like we should put in our liquidatable funds bag, and we
Could do
should
that, too.
cash it on later on for something better.
The thing is if I hold on to it, I could make it so that it we can't lose it. But then I guess bag of holding would be a really bad thing to lose as well. So
Yeah, if we lose the bag of holding, we're pretty much
boned.
right
Yeah.
hard.
So
The shield
literally have
is
no-
not attunement.
Oh, I take
Oh.
it.
yep, there we go.
Okay, I take the shield.
Like, at least that's what my app tells me.
All right.
Maybe I'll check the DMG.
Yeah, if it's attunement, then I am not taking it. If it's not
Just in
attunement, then sure.
case.
Why not?
I just naturally assume all magical items are attuned.
Me too. Yeah, I'm just like, this is obviously the thing that you. Perception.
And that's everything you find besides foods and waters.
What was the name of the shapeshifter thing?
And ales.
Farquaad?
Yochlol. YOCHLOL.
Yaklol.
Handmaiden
Yak.
of Loth. Handmaiden of Loth. That's part of what they're called.
Mm.
They serve the Spider Queen.
Yeah, it's not a attunement item.
Sweet.
Got a new shiny new shield.
Awesome.
Okay.
I have a new shield.
But yeah, you don't think you could sail this ship. Probably.
Okay. Well, then.
You can definitely try if you want. Anything else you guys want to do here?
Nope.
You know you're one day from Riznar.
Yeah, do we want to try to rest up? We have some ramshackle shelter.
There's also a bunch of dead bodies outside, so I think it's going to attract something.
Finish burying them. Will
I'll
help some.
dig a hole.
I've just been burying them in the cairn. Piles of stones. If you want to help, that'd be great.
That's what I'm doing. I'm helping Merritt burying stuff.
So the last time we took this entire time to bury them, when later we're just like, oh yeah, I'll just mold earth. And you
Yeah,
want to
let's
just do that?
mold earth.
I mean, I can do sand, because that's loose soil, but rocks, the whole point I'm using rocks is so that they're not just exposed to the elements.
And there's something therapeutic about burying a body.
I don't see. I need to go back into the ship and see if there's something I missed.
Reminds me of kindergarten, I don't know.
I'm like, no.
I haven't buried a body like this since grade school.
So you spend your time burying the bodies.
I'm gonna sit up on the deck and look around and stuff my face with preserved
I do
food.
drag
Do they have water? Or no?
Yaglog. Lol. Colo. Out.
Just say the Handmaiden of Loth. It's easier.
The thing.
The demon.
Yeah, there you go.
You drag it out as well.
Mhm.
There's plenty of water. And if you missed it, I did say just a minute ago, there's also ale.
Oh, there's
A
ale.
couple barrels.
I mean, I'm thirsty, so I drink a bunch of water. I put my head in the water bucket and just like suck it in my face.
Are you like purifying this first?
Good call. Whoop. I do it.
He didn't.
Yeah.
That's great. I drink a
Actually
bunch of it,
tastes
and then
it.
I'm like, tastes okay,
Shit.
but just make sure. Cool. I don't think I can get diseases.
Takes you about an hour to do all this.
I have the paladin proof to STD power at some point. I just don't know if I've gotten it yet.
Anything else? You get the bodies buried. You stack the rocks up. There's now a few graves on the shoreline.
Mm-hmm. And I've got getting it all set up. I mark a sun circle, and I defer to you as though I'm expecting you to say a few words and lead the funeral rites.
I'm immune to disease.
You got this. It's good practice.
This was a pointless battle. It didn't make sense.
Battles never make sense.
Sorry it went down like this. And I just kind of I'll sit down on the ground and just, yeah, nothing else makes sense either. This is really bad. I can't do this, Merritt.
Of course you can. You've done it so far.
I'm not the person to give these guys their last rites. This is your area.
These things are monsters, just like the two of us.
Why'd you have to say that? And I get up and walk away.
I'm on the ship and like, I found fish!
You walk away. That's it. You guys did everything you wanted to do. Plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of ale.
We could stay in the cabin for the night and move on.
Like, yeah.
Is it getting close to nighttime, or?
It's getting closer tonight.
Let's just hang out in the cabin, stuff our faces for a little bit because we're probably starving, and then
Yeah.
we'll move on.
And we have a day's travel to get to Ruznar. And do we know what we're going to find there? We may as well get to spend a decent couple hours. This could be our last restful day in a while, for all we know.
I mean, I feel great.
Or your
I've been having
perception.
very restful days. Perception?
Even me?
You? Well, you're on the ship.
No, I'm not on the
So
ship.
not you.
11.
16.
8. And are you rolling at advantage?
I am.
Okay.
11 is what I got.
He's still bad at it.
I'm still bad at it.
But it is enough. As you're talking, you feel a slight shift on the ship.
Something else on the ship.
I put my hand on the floor.
Like, did it move down? Did it move up?
It shunted.
I don't know what that means, but I go look out the cabin.
Look out the cabin. You don't see anything.
That was weird.
Just a wave? Catch it just right?
Garavan can do the thing where he, has radar for anything that's abnormal nearby, correct?
I mean, I can kind of do that. I do the thing that paladins do.
So it's 60 feet.
Detect thing.
Yeah, detect some
You
bad
detect
shit.
Fiends, undead.
Celestials, undead.
Within
and-
60 feet.
Yeah.
So you use your channel divinity and you don't detect anything
It's
but
not
merit.
channel divinity, it's something else. But sure. I do the... I don't even know what it's called.
Did you know that before?
What, that I can do it?
No.
You're a fiend?
I'm a fiend.
I already picked it up before.
I didn't.
I told you. Remember, I was like, hey, just so you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Mashira. It was Mashira.
Whatever. Oh, Divine Sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Celestial
Again,
Fiend,
you don't
undead.
detect anything.
Does it upgrade
Okay.
later on or no?
Well, there's no Celestial Fiend or Undead around here. I think that's just it. I can do it a number of times, you will plus my charisma modifier. So pick up merit. No more of those things than usual. Say. What about Tia? Is she there?
She's following.
Here,
So no.
okay. Yeah, 'cause I get her and I get Clyde too.
But Clyde's not there either.
Clyde's outside somewhere. He's been with us the whole entire week.
Sure. 60 feet away? Probably not.
Okay, that's fine.
And you continue your revelries.
Yeah, we keep eating. I don't know any better. And it was kind of odd. It felt sort of weird. I want to make sure the ship's not moving,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm looking at the shore to make sure it's not like drifting that way.
I think I'm gonna go take a look around the ship and see if there's anything odd. If we're spending the night here, I don't want it to.
Okay, go have fun.
I know, I'll come with you. I grab some salted lamb meat or whatever, and I'm like, Rob, no,
Yeah, bring a light.
Let's go together. I light the shield. Yeah, bring a light. I light my shield.
Oh yeah, that's a good reason for you to come with.
So,
Need lots of torches, Lorenzo.
Yep.
You go around. Give me an investigation.
6.
6.
should I roll it too or no?
Do you have it?
No.
Okay, go ahead, roll it.
Investigation. I roll a 1.
Yeah, definitely nothing's going on.
No.
That's it.
I go. Oh, yeah. Whatever. That's it. Okay, we go back.
Okay.
We don't know anything.
Caravan, do you ever go back to the ship?
Yeah. Basically, I'm just.
The blood moon is starting to fall. It's becoming night. And at night,
He's still not back?
Caravan?
Yeah.
It's just said he is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll get back. I'll mind my own, and I'll just start snacking on stuff.
It will be pitch black, except for whatever light you make, once the blood moon goes down.
I tell, what's his face? To keep watch out there. If something
Clyde.
happens, yeah, Clyde. If
Does he
something
have dark
happens, let
vision?
me know. I don't know, he's a horse. Probably not.
Yeah. Okay.
If something happens to you, tell me. That's kind of. He's the meat
Okay.
bait. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll scream.
If you start getting eaten, scream.
Yeah, right. As soon as eating, you yell.
You guys gonna take watches?
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go to sleep because
Yeah,
I was awake all night.
I'm going to bed. I don't care about watch.
But you guys should probably stay close because I've noticed that if you're in proximity to me, you do better come morning than if you're not.
Sleep in a pile.
Right.
But I sleep naked.
Not anymore, you don't.
You're doing first watch?
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
I'll do first watch.
I didn't sleep last night, so I need.
Give me a perception check, Lorenzo.
Okay.
Everyone else sleeps.
Okay.
Unless you don't want to, Merritt.
No, I was
Do you
going to
have a
talk
torch?
to Tia about it.
Do you have a torch with you?
I was going to see if she would take
Oh,
it.
Here's
then
what
it's-
I do. I cast light on the new spangled shield I have, and I'm like, hold this. It'll make it better for you to keep watch. It'll be.
Does it stay lit while you sleep?
It's not attunement.
It's
Oh, no, it's
concentration.
concentration. Nope, never mind.
Here, take this. Boom.
Yeah. But anyways, it'll make you better at perceiving.
Did I still have the spotlight thing?
The
That I
bullseye
did?
lamp.
Yeah, bullseye lamp.
I
Sure,
mean,
you
you ever
have a
give it
bullseye
back to me,
lantern.
probably.
I'll see if I can borrow that if I don't have it with me or
Here,
still.
use a bullseye lantern.
Okay. I just have that pointing towards the door.
Okay.
It's 13 for perception.
And you wanted Tia to stay up?
Mhm.
What's her perception? Actually, it isn't gonna matter.
Nom 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 nom.
You feel the ship shunt again. And then it's slowly starting to move
Okay, I start waking people up.
off the coastline into the water.
Yep, I'm waking people up. Hey guys, we're moving. The ship's pulling back out into the water. Something's doing something to it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You rouse everyone. You can feel the ship slowly starting to slide back in.
Is it sinking?
Not for now.
Time to go.
I want to ask out of game something that I kind of assumed we did, but I can't guarantee that we did. Did we stuff all that food and water and
Bag of
ale
holding?
into the bag of holding? Okay.
That
I was like,
thought that was
is
the
it all
plan.
still waiting
That's
in
why I
there?
kept saying, like,
We're gonna
it's a bag of
emergency.
holding. Bag of holding.
Get all food off right now. Okay.
As much as you can fit.
As much as we can fit, yeah.
Which is
500
2
pounds.
Mayonnaise.
You probably can't fit 500 pounds of food and water. Or it's probably more than 500 pounds of food and
Oh.
water.
We fit in as much as we can, and the rest we were eating. I guess.
500 pounds, I think we determined, is about a bathtub full of water.
Mm-hmm.
You have more than that.
This
Just
is-
in water.
Maybe we don't have to take 500 pounds of water. It's a shit ton of water. Whatever. We loaded up with as much as we can carry in there.
Okay.
And we've been partying on the rest of it, I guess. And so it's time to go.
So I'll scurry over to the edge and
Yeah, I just run to the front and jump off.
Okay. You just jump off. It's only 10 feet, so only take 6 damage.
Fuck. I jump off onto my head. I'm like,
You do the same?
Yeah, I'll do the same
Oh, I
thing.
love you guys. You too, Merritt?
well, I
Take
stopped
6
at the front and was
shit.
just
How does 10
letting
feet
people...
equal 6 damage? I'll jump 10 feet
Take
right
4
now and not
damage.
take any damage.
We're like rolling our ankle or something.
Good luck, man. I get a little nervous at 10 feet. I'm like,
I'll jump 10 feet right now.
I could
You
break my
measure
leg
it.
right there.
Yeah.
I'm just climbing down.
10 feet hurts you.
I climbed up it. I know it really well.
I promise you more than 10 feet hurts really bad. But I think that there was like, I don't know, I was talking to a doctor one time and he told me that like when you go from 20 to 30 feet, the mortality rate like more than doubles or something.
Sure.
Like after you
There's
start.
acceleration, not just...
You turn around. You see the ship slowly sliding down the bank. The cut it made into the shore. It's now pulling back in.
Bye, ship.
As it pulls back,
I was just looking at the water to see if there was anything in the water.
not that you can see,
Okay.
pull your bullseye lantern, point it towards there, and you see the ship starting to tip slowly. And it's just watching it happen
Whatever.
until
Clyde.
it finally sinks.
Come here, Clyde.
I think you guys are going back to bed then.
Light my shield so you can find me.
Disappointing.
I don't know how late that happened. But
Yeah, you still need sleep. It interrupted.
We can sleep here. We can move a little bit and sleep. We can travel through the night.
It's really dark out.
I mean, yep, it is the Shadowfell. The thing.
We should just stay here.
Oh, okay.
I will continue to watch for a little bit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna lean against this tree and try to get some Z's. Anybody who wants to sit next to me, feel free.
Replop right next to him.
And you sleep.
I'm gonna need a fire.
We don't need it. We'll tell everything around us where we are. Everything for miles will be able to see us. We're the only point of light in the whole plane. I guess you can aim a bullseye lantern.
Alright. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks for waking me up, Tia.
She giggles.
I suppose she's flying, so she didn't feel the
Probably.
thing.
Or she's betraying you.
Mm-hmm.
How many levels of paranoia are you
He's
at?
one. He's doing all right.
Let's find out how the morning goes,
suspicious,
guys.
but
Okay, morning time.
Go ahead and roll your wisdom save for the Shadowfell.
do we get the advantage
You
from
get advantage.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Do I roll or not yet?
I roll.
You roll as well.
Good thing we had advantage.
18 plus 9 is 27. 27.
Ooh. Natural 20.
Unnatural 20.
15.
Cool.
You pull up 2 levels.
That puts me at 1, I believe.
Oh, sorry. Oh, like. Yeah.
What are you doing?
You pull up 1 level, Garbon.
So I'm at 2 now.
Barrett, you're back to normal.
You made it.
How's it feel?
I did not be crazy face.
Weird to trust you guys again.
Out of nowhere.
Well, I mean, it's been creeping up for the past couple days, but we came through the darkest part where you guys had the opportunity to eat me, and you didn't do it.
No one wanted to eat you ever.
Um,
You were crazy with Shadowfell madness.
It seems like that may have played a role.
That was what was happening. It didn't play a role. That was it. That happened. Listen. I'm glad you're okay.
I wasn't saying that would be your constant attitude. I'm saying that sometimes the madness, you never feel it on yourself. You only see it in other people. You guys may have been experiencing that as well.
Look. No one was ever going to eat you.
I believe that you're not going to now.
Now that we have
eat
food in the
you
bag of
even
holding.
if I wanted to. From what Lorenzo says, fiends don't taste good. You can't eat them.
Huh. When did you say that?
Yesterday, when we were talking about butchering that crazy, weird tree candle thing.
Oh. I must have missed that part.
Tieflings are not fiends.
Huh. My mistake.
I just realized Lorenzo didn't.
What do you guys want to do? Continue on?
Continue on, yeah.
The blood moon comes up. Now dim light again, and you move towards Rizmar.
Cool.
You parallel the river. There's no more ships. There's no more humanoids, spiders, fiends. You come towards the ruins, and you can see them from
Sweet.
far off.
Cool.
The spiders?
You look upwards because it's on a large, massive hill. And you can see the shattered walls of a once large city. But because you're lower, you can't see into the city.
Okay.
And it looks like this hill has been raised on all sides, beveled upward as a defensive location. From here, you think it might be a half a mile around.
Well, let's hurry.
Just to recap our thoughts, goals, plans. Let's cover everything, please. Just brainstorm out loud so that nothing's getting forgotten.
What are we brainstorming
The
about?
who, what, where, why, when.
You know, honestly, it's been so long since we've talked to what's his Diranor. I can hardly remember why we're even out here.
Oh yeah, I think we're coming out here so we can save an angel that might look like Therul.
No, I don't think we're saving an angel.
Then I think we kill Therul, right? Then
This is why I
go
wanted
back
to
to
talk.
prime material plane.
The way I had it in my head is that there's this angel thing that's being chained up, and there's likely these. Was it the plague knights are probably eating it, and it's causing it to look like him.
Okay.
And so Therul is actually not the same personality as Luther's.
So Therul's not the angel. Luther's the angel.
Well, I think Therul and Luther are the same person, but Luther is the plague knights that are eating him. That's what we know as Luther. If that makes sense.
So Therul's not in charge of the plague knights. They're eating him.
That's my guess.
I think we just go find out what's happening.
Yeah.
Kill somebody, save somebody, go home. Right.
But we think that the angel guy has the ability, if he is Therul, he would have the ability to transport us to another plane, and that's what we're actually going for.
Hey, that's my hope.
But we're trying to save him as well.
And we're not bringing him back to Deernor
No.
like he wanted. We're not doing that.
Mm-mm.
Our ties are cut with that man.
Well,
We gotta open the door.
we should talk about that.
I don't
What are
want to
your
do it.
thoughts?
What are my thoughts? I really don't want to open the door to this place in the prime material plane. I think that's a very, very bad idea. Sorry, but I wasn't there when you guys talked to him about this, right? And I would not have agreed to let loose this on our plane.
So the bad news is everybody here, I was sketchy about it and everyone wanted their notes or whatever. So I think we kind of already agreed to it.
Give me the die.
Well, Merritt wanted the notes.
Give me the die. I didn't agree to anything. I'll take care of it.
I don't know if we can. Let's talk about it when we get to the other plane. He has a lot more power over this plane.
Okay, that's cool. But I'm prepared to do what I have to do to make sure that a door from here to there doesn't open. So keep that in mind.
I'm saying there's possibly loopholes around it.
I think of a couple pretty big loopholes.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Is that all you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean,
So we just
Stroll
half
in.
mile. We stroll into that obviously defensible location and see what happens. Gee,
what's up?
I mean that just seems not just like not a bad plan. That's just not a plan.
We don't even know if anybody's here. It's like ruins, right? We could run up on it and people could be like there and they might want to shoot us because we're not from the Shadowfell and we look weird. Okay, we could run up on it and nobody could
What
be
if
there.
we have a spot where we can see it right now? What if we watch
Why don't you send your ferry to go look?
for a while?
Just go send your ferry to go check it out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, scouting is a good idea.
I've seen her. It's weird, but no judgment, right? If we can use that, I think we should.
I mean, how do you feel about being called that?
She giggles.
You okay with going over there and seeing what lies in wait for us?
I will do whatever you tell me.
I mean, is she still visible? He said be visible all the time, right?
Nope, it's gonna be invisible.
Oh,
I've gone back and
you've
forth.
gone back and forth. Okay.
Yeah, she had to follow Garabound around.
Oh, sure.
Oh. Yeah, stay out of sight and yeah, make a couple passes.
She does.
Try to be careful.
As you say that.
And I'm gonna take an action to look through her eyes and through all of her senses And I can still communicate with her telepathically. So I'm just saying,
And you see
Keep an eye.
what she sees. And she makes a couple passes around this ruins. And it is ruins. The wall has been crumbled mostly to dust. There's a few sections here or there that are still standing. Any buildings that were once wooden are gone completely and utterly destroyed. Any stone buildings are just ruins of rubble, piles of rubble here and there. She circles around the entire thing, and there might be a total of what was once hundreds of buildings. 5 that are still intact.
I'll take a closer look.
Goes in. And she starts circling around the buildings that are up. You don't see any signs of movement or life. Something catches your eye, you look over, it's just a lone wandering zombie wandering through the ruins.
One. Alright. She needs to find something that looks like an old inn that was once maybe 3 stories high. And if there's a marker on it, it may say misery. That's what she needs to find.
Check something.
Paying a visit because misery loves company.
That's awesome.
I don't think I can hear you.
No, you can't get any of your senses while you're looking through their senses.
Okay, yep, that's what I was wondering.
Yep.
So you're just talking.
You're just-
Well, I don't know how it works anyway.
Neither
so
did I,
I'm
but
alright.
that's funny.
Yeah, he can't see or hear any of us.
So she circles around, and yeah, there's only, like I said, 5 buildings that are still standing.
So 5 buildings, 1 zombie.
Lots of ruin and rubble.
Yeah, so
There's trees that are now growing outwards, but they're dead and twisted while they're growing.
So checking for like cellar doors for
It'd be a lot of checking.
Yep. I mean, I'm planning on scouting.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, and Merritt doesn't come back for a long time
How long is a long time? After tell me when 10 minutes have gone by.
already.
Okay, I get on the horse.
Alright, you're on the horse.
I'm like, hey, if he's not back by now, it must either be okay or something's wrong. So, either way, I'm going to ride it down. You guys want to keep him company?
Where's Merritt right now? He's right here.
And he's like,
Yeah, we're not leaving him.
yeah, okay, you guys stay here.
No, you're not going anywhere either.
Yeah, it's all right, I'll be back.
We're not done formulating a plan.
Caravan cares again.
Who put the pep in your step?
Natural 20 on the investigation, by the way.
Just go.
We could just take him with us. We could all
No,
go.
no, we're not taking him anywhere.
Wouldn't
like
it be hilarious
this.
if he saw himself?
Would be, but
You made Garabon laugh.
Nice.
The first time he's laughed in a long time.
Mission accomplished.
we can't.
Okay, all right, we'll wait.
For one, still around, just do this.
What we're supposed to do, right? I understand. Okay, all right. Fine.
So he's sitting on the horse.
Yep, I said the horse.
Impatiently.
I wait.
Merritt, you are circling around and investigating through Tia's senses, and it does take about 20 minutes before you find one building that has chiseled in to the front above where an awning would be above the door the word misery. And it looks like it's been chiseled there. Well, it's not in ruins. No telling how recent it was.
Interesting. What does this building look like?
It's a pretty large building, all stone. Different sections, so it's not just square. It's a rectangle with a couple wings, offshoots. And you do remember that you're supposed to look for a place that was once an inn called Misery. The back end of it has come to ruin.
So I'm going to look from there, look back in the direction of where we're standing. Is it an obstructed view?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Okay.
Very.
Good. And so I saw the one zombie that whole time. Okay. And in a pocket dimension, just come back.
So Tia's, poof, you see her for a fraction of a second. Then she goes invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Merrick comes too.
Sweet.
I tell her first, when it's just us now, you can be visible, take whatever form you like. You don't have to hide from them.
So she comes back, and then the form she likes is that of a celestial.
Yeah. So it's pretty desolate up there.
That's good news.
I did find the inn that we were supposed to look for, Misery Inn, and probably the best news is that from there, our whole trip up would be obscured. It's not like we're marching on a keep that has a killing field.
What's in the inn again? Is it like a tunnel or something?
Yeah, we're gonna have to go into the cellar,
Not a big fan of underground.
and the cellar will lead us into Therul's dominion.
All right, let's do this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Also, I can't bring Clyde. Clyde, I have to send you home once we get in town.
Says, okay, at least I won't die.
It's true. I mean, you are a fiend.
I gotta
so
take a
home
really
can't be
depressed
great either.
week right now.
But
Depressed week.
It's gonna be the saddest one ever.
all right, we ride into town.
Let's wait for Garabon to get back,
Okay,
because it'll matter.
because we're gonna fight.
Maybe.
He's probably got a perception check he's got to do.
Maybe. You can all speculate all you want.
Before the evil gets us.
Maybe. Maybe you don't know anything.
I mean, often I'm wrong about stuff. So we slept since the last time we fought, by the way, right? Means I have my hit points back, right?
You are all fully healed. All your spell slots.
Yeah.
Great.
I can't wait until I get next level spell slots to cast like.
Isn't that next level?
Yeah, next level I go up to 3.
You are level 8.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be level 9.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang, they're all
That's
spell
not too bad.
slots.
Getting there.
It feels like a lot longer to get here.
What do you mean?
So it hasn't been that long. 26 sessions to get to level 9.
It's a long time.
I think we're about on pace with how fast we were going last campaign.
Yeah, I think you're right. Last campaign you got to what? 11, 12?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 11's another good. This is a great level, and then 11's a good level for me.
I don't really get a really good level until 17 or so.
What happens then?
Well, that's because you took
I'm
3 levels of
multi-class.
Warlock?
Yeah, that's when my sorcery just gives me on-demand wings for whenever I want.
Yeah, that's
I just
level
certify.
14 sorcerer, so 17 normal.
Yeah.
If you don't go any more warlock.
Yep. Which, as of right now, I don't plan on, but
What kind of sorcerer are you? Dragon?
Divine Soul.
Oh, Divine Soul. You get wings? Nice. That's cool.
Celestial wings?
Depending on, I mean, they can be bat wings, they can be eagle wings, or dragonfly wings.
Dragonfly wings.
None of that celestial. I guess
Eagle
eagle is
wings.
as close
Yeah.
as you get.
Eagle wing is supposed to be celestial. Bat is supposed to be fiend. And dragonfly is supposed to be fey.
Neutral.
Right. Fey.
Interesting. Cool. You guys start heading up the hill on your 2 horses. You get to the walls that once stood high. They're gone. And you walk through the ruins, the piles of rubble. It's all difficult terrain. And it'll take you a while to traverse the areas. But you come up to this large building named Misery. The door is missing. You look in,
Was it
and
missing?
it's dark. It was missing
Okay.
when you checked.
I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay. So I tell Clyde, all right, see you later.
And
Spoop.
this other horse.
I mean, do we do that thing where we let it go, or do we do the merciful thing and just make it fast before something catches it outside of town? So I don't think we can take it through the tunnel. Try. Maybe it'll work, but let's take a look at the tunnel before we make any decisions.
Like, all of our plans come undone because we're leading a horse through the tunnel,
That's
down
possible.
the ladders and stuff. Yeah, let's. Yeah, let's not commit to anything.
Let's go inside. I'll go first. I go in the door. Light. Boo.
Go in the door. Give me a perception check,
Everyone?
everyone. Well, just Elron as he goes through.
13.
13. You go through the door, and it almost feels like you step in to a different environment. And there's a slight breeze that wafts past your face.
That wasn't outside.
It's the first time you felt breeze.
I look back through the door.
You see them.
I step back out. Whoop. Do I feel that same thing?
The breeze? No.
I step in. Whoop.
What are you doing?
Still a breeze? That's weird.
It's weird that you're doing some weird hokey pokey thing.
Whatever, shut up. I go inside.
What?
Moment over.
Who has the horse?
I don't have the horse. Clyde's gone.
Oh,
The horse. Not Bacon. Bacon 2.
Yeah, Bacon the sequel. Our new Bacon horse.
Lorenzo had the reins.
Are you trying to walk her through?
well, I'll look and see if it looks like it's big enough to fit it through.
Probably. Be a little
Okay.
tight.
I'll give it a shot.
Roll your animal handling. As she comes up to the door, she stops. It's like,
Animal handling. 15.
takes a little coercing, but you can get her to take a step through.
Okay.
And you do. And you step through the door as well. And you feel the same thing, a slight breeze. Caravan Mare, you follow behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go through last.
You go through last. Everyone's in. You're walking around, looking. You see in the back another door that is ajar. And some steps going downward, some stone steps.
I go over there.
When it's a door, not a door.
When it's ajar.
I'm gonna hold on to this one.
That was awesome. Team dad.
You
joke.
don't think the horse will make it down these steps.
Okay. Tie off the horse somewhere then?
Really?
I mean, is this is like an open room?
Yeah, it's a
Relatively.
pretty big room where tables and chairs might have once been. There's none. Unfurnished.
I personally don't know if we need to tie up at all. If something were to happen where it felt the need to flee, I don't know if having it tied to a bar stool would make that any better.
Okay.
I mean,
It's probably not
staying
gonna...
here.
Well, if we leave the food out, maybe it'll stay around.
We don't have any grain or anything, do we?
I'm sure we got something that horses could eat off the ship.
Got some stuff.
A couple apples.
Right, something. There's some horse
Which are
edible
actually
food.
probably made of like gold around here. An apple. People fight kingdoms for apples.
Probably for a basket of apples. And I put some food out for the horse on the floor where it can get at it. We'll leave some water out. Like, good luck, bacon too. And I go to the basement, the stairs.
And you know, as you exit into the stairs, this horse is doomed.
I know that killing the horse is the right thing to do.
And you go down the stairs.
But
It's
whatever.
dark down here. Really dark. You like your shield?
Yeah, obviously.
You go through some winding corridors. You take a turn, and you see something. It shocks you when you first see it. A wall that's moving.
I back up.
Back up around the corner.
I peek around. Is the wall moving towards me?
It is just moving in shimmers and shifting like a vortex.
Oh, okay. It's not moving towards me.
Just moving.
Okay, well, I go over towards it.
So he does the hokey pokey around the
Yeah, I'm
corner.
like, whoa. I'm like, okay, I go
You're
back.
kind of, you alright up there?
Yeah, no, everything's fine.
At the end of this cavern, this 10-foot high wall, about 7 feet wide, it's this black vortex ooze, and it ripples everywhere. And the ripples aren't, they're not shallow ripples, they're sharp, pointed ripples.
Poke my sword in and pull it out.
Roll a straight check.
Uh-oh.
What to do? There's pointy ripples and you stab it?
Nope. That's a 10.
Your sword's going in.
Is it gooey?
Yep. Right when you poke your sword in to the black, you see all the ripples around it shoot outwards like grasping tendrils, and they all clasp around the end of the sword and they start pulling it inward. You're holding on. It's pulling you.
Looks like a pudding or an ooze or something.
It's like a black ooze.
What are you doing up there? What
You
is that?
guys see his sword shudder.
my sword! I'm pulling on it. I keep pulling on it. If it drags the sword, it drags me in.
It drags the sword in.
I cast guidance on you.
So
Get
I'm gonna
get
slide
better. Do it. What are you doing?
It clasps around your arms, and you see the ooze. It starts tendriling up all of your shoulder and your arms, and you're starting to go in.
Yeah.
The
Fireball.
ooze clasps around.
Firebolt.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh my god.
Loimu.
Hold it. I'll give you advantage because it's just a big ball.
22.
It's a hit. You hit the wall.
6, 8 fire damage.
Okay.
Does it hurt? Or it's
Does-
climbing up me?
Does it disappear? Does it?
So the fire shudders around this giant oozy wall. These tendrils now react as it gets hit, and they clasp onto you tighter.
I'm like, no, don't burn it, don't burn it.
Take 8 damage,
Is it magical damage?
bludgeoning. It's crushing you now as it's pulling you in.
I'm like, ow, stop burning it. It
Stop
hurts.
burning, stop! Wool, and it goes into his mouth. And he gets sucked in.
And is it drowning me? Is it killing me?
We don't know that at all.
Right, well-
But I have not come this far with Dylan to watch him get eaten by a wall. And I dive in head first.
Should I shoot it?
Oh no!
Mara jumps in.
I see Merrick going, and
Like, fuck this.
Let's just end this
Go
all
black
right now.
pudding party wipe.
I just look at Lorenzo. It's just time to end this. And I just,
Suicidal. Oh, it's not. We should be laughing.
and I just slowly walk in and just let it take me. Lorenzo's like, nah.
Do I do an Arcana check?
Like, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Thank God. Party wipe.
That's
It's obviously.
Inspiration? Do you have an inspiration?
I have one written down.
Yes, use it. This could be important.
Okay. 18.
That could have been the end of the campaign right there. It still might be.
It's a pudding or an ooze, yeah.
Good game, guys. No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
You know, or you would think that it is a portal. Some type of portal. Nothing you've ever seen. But you do know Therul doesn't reside in the Shadowfell, technically. He resides in his own dominion. And these suicidal characters are okay, probably. Except they're going into Therul's dominion.
Okay. I will follow them then.
And you follow them in.
Bubble dimension.
Who wants to start?
That's the first
He
one
went through
right?
first.
We'll start with you.
Okay.
You are standing in an open field. Grass around. There's a hill. On the hill, there's a tree.
No, I don't want to see the tree anymore.
On the tree are some people that have been strung up,
Okay.
dead, hanging, swaying in the wind. It's dark out, but it's just you. And you hear a voice behind you. I've come to judge you. And you hear the sword being drawn out of its scabbard.
Okay. So did I still have my sword in my hand and my shield?
You have your sword?
I put my sword away. I put the shield up.
Garabon. Wait, who went through next? Merritt? Merritt. You go through the portal head first and you land on your stomach. It hurts. Doesn't do any damage, but it hurts as you scrape up your hands on barren and rocky land. Red sky. Red, barren, and rocky land. You move your hand, and a little tiny, fleshy, pseudopod-like hand goes to...
Fucking snot monster again.
Let me contain myself.
You're back in a furnace. That's fucking horrible.
Goes to grab you. You pull your hand away real quick. You lift your head up and you see a field of these creatures. In the middle of the field of these creatures is a citadel. It is your citadel. It's a couple 100 feet off.
You mean the Citadel of the Sun?
The Citadel of the Sun. Back from Oakdale. Sitting in the Nine Hells. Atop the Citadel, you see Gloriosa.
Is this doing like dream zooming? Or am I right there?
Dream zooming.
Okay.
Good way to put it.
Yeah. It's like I'm here and then I'm up there.
Who went in next? Garabon? Just take me. Just please take me. You go through this black vortex, and it's bright. So bright. It's so long since you've seen an actual sun. And you're in a forest. And in this forest, these giant and luscious trees are a huge canopy to this area. You look up and around. You're in the Silicati Forest. You know this place. And you hear someone behind you. I told you, Garabon. I'm gonna eat you alive. You turn around, you see Hack.
You always hated that dude.
Lorenzo. You walk through this portal and you're standing there in a field of grass. And you're standing side by side of Magnus. Lorenzo, always knew you'd betray me. And he starts casting an incantation. Everyone can roll their initiative.
Do I get advantage back?
Nope.
12.
Well.
I got a 10.
Lorenzo?
8. Wait. 13.
And we know where Merritt's sitting.
Got a,
What's going on?
We can call it a 3.
No, we can call it a 1.
You're too fucked up. You're like, soda pods, no.
He touched me with his good hand.
I'll roll for the sake of rolling. It's not a 1.
It's,
Gloriosa?
yeah, but I'm still... I mean, if I'm still in that vision, then I'm half nostalgic, half horrified, half other halves. Many halves.
Garavon. 1 his initiative.
Running 4 simultaneous combats. Okay.
Sure am. Well, I don't have another woman initiative card, so. You also won your initiative.
Wish I hadn't squished me on the way. Like, ugh.
It was kind of awesome. And Lorenzo, what'd you roll again?
13.
So you lost your initiative. And to make this easy, I'm gonna go top down. So we'll start with Lorenzo. Magnus was standing side by side. Boom. He blinks away. Do you have Mage Slayer?
No, not on him.
You do see where he goes. He goes 30 feet away from you. And he continues casting. What do you do?
Well, I have my bow, right?
You do.
I will shoot him twice.
Alright, roll to hit. You draw your bow. You can't oath.
I can't oath, which would be really good right now.
Maybe leave the oath in a couple rounds. Depending on
Well,
how
it hasn't been
goes.
7 days since we fought Merritt.
But if he dies,
It's a possibility. But I think it recharges the next morning.
done. Okay.
Yeah, next dawn anyway. So, let's see. Sharpshooter or not sharpshooter? Oh, sharpshooter. I feel like it. That one's cocked.
Yeah, try that again.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 is enough.
Oh wait, sorry, read it wrong. 13 to hit.
13 is enough until you see a shimmering blue light go in front of him, and it deflects the arrow. Just ding, 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 ding.
Second shot. That is a 21 to hit
It is a hit.
for 22 damage.
22 damage.
And I will use action surge to get 2 more shots off. Both sharpshooter.
Oh, fuck Magnus, I guess. You're right, I was going to betray you. Slap, 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 slap.
First one is a 20 to hit.
It's a hit.
Second one is a 17 to hit.
That is also a hit.
Let's see, that one is 20 damage. And that one is 22 damage. So, 64 damage overall?
64 total. He disappears, and all of a sudden you're standing in a house.
I have 3 arrows in my
Well
neck.
Oh, damn, that would have put you down.
You put your sword away. You
I
turn
should've.
around, and you see
Glad that was not.
a woman, shining silver hair. She has drawn her sword, and it's shining with a burning radiant light.
I say, who are you?
I am a servant of Palor. Draw your sword.
I do not want to fight you.
Draw your sword.
If I refuse, then you will strike me down. Isn't that why you're here?
Do you draw your sword?
I keep my shield down, but I don't go for the sword automatically. I'm just like, I would rather have a discussion about my judgment than I would fight with you. If you are Representative Palor, then I think that you have good reason to be here. I have done a lot of wrong things.
So that's your action.
Yep.
Her eyes glow a fierce gold,
No, she does not care what I say.
and she swings her sword down upon you.
Bummer.
First strike misses. You just step out of the way. It goes
Okay.
right past you, and as her sword swings, it leaves a trail, a golden trail. And she swings again.
Spam.
Which also misses. This time it bounces off your armor.
Cool.
You turn to the side.
I do not want to fight.
Garavan, you go first. You turn around, you see Hack. He's sitting there and he's got his little pointed hat. He's hunched over and bares his sharp teeth.
How close is he?
30 feet.
So he's not right up on me.
He's next to a tall tree, a giant tree,
Already
like
my
20 feet around.
action, and I say, "This is not right. This forest has been burnt down."
So what are you ready your action for?
If he attacks, I'll shoot.
He shifts into a Barghest, the dog-like form that he's taken before. And he starts to dash.
I'll teleport using my armor to do I see a shadow that's like maybe 100 feet away I can,
Up to 60 feet.
or 60 feet away I can go
You
to?
do. See a shadow behind him. I mean, there's shadows everywhere with these trees. These are giant trees, and the canopies cover the sun. Or cover you from the sun.
Okay.
You can go 60 feet back.
Yep, that's what I want to do.
All right, you turn around, you look over at the base of this tree behind you, a tree that's about 40 feet in diameter, and you shift. You're now right by the tree. Anything else you want to do? That's free. Move.
No, I'm just readying, so if he gets close enough, I want to attack without disadvantage.
Alright. He stops real quick, looks around, looks confused, and continues moving at a normal pace. He lost you. He's trying to sniff you out.
Alright, so if he's lost me, then I'm going to
So
run deeper.
that'll be that action.
Okay.
We'll go next turn.
Okay.
Meredith. You see Gloriosa take a step forward. She's 15 paces from the edge of the roof. And she can't see. She's taking blind steps.
How far away am I?
You are 150 feet.
I am going to shift into a giant eagle and begin to fly.
Alright. You shift into a giant eagle.
I have no idea how fast those go.
60.
Probably fast though.
You start to ascend into the air, and these little creatures will try to attack you.
Oh no.
They're all over, but next to you there are 4 of them.
Pseudopod creatures want a
The
piece
little
of you.
pseudopod reaches out, and they both bink you. Bink, bink. And then 2 more. And one misses. It's like as it tries to grab you, and then it just falls on its face.
Poor little
The
buddy.
2 that hit you,
These things are pitiful.
do 8 bludgeoning damage
Each?
total.
Oh, okay. I'm okay.
And you ascend into the air. Fast. How fast is a giant eagle?
80.
So 160.
Well, assuming it's an action to.
That's true. An action to do your spell. So 80. And you get nearer, and she takes 1 step forward. Lorenzo, you're standing in this house, and you hear Magnus's voice. I'm not going to make this easy on you, Lorenzo. And he casts an incantation. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Count it because it landed.
10.
10 is not enough to know exactly what he's casting. You see next to you in this house, the table jumps up on all its legs and comes to life.
Oh no.
You see the candlestick on the desk twist and turn towards you. You see a knife that was sitting on the table raise up on its end. And you see
Totally great though.
a chair start to twist and move. And they all come to attack you.
It's gonna be bad.
The knife darts out. It flies towards you. You step to the side and it hits the wall. The table raises up on its back 2 legs and smacks you across the face. The chair twists up, hits you right across the head with the back of its, with the back of the chair. And the candlestick dances across the animated table
Hello, Lumiere.
and goes to swipe and misses.
How much damage did it take?
Well, the chair, man, that chair got you pretty good.
The chair and the table.
The chair really got you with a
Yeah.
natural 20.
Oh, you got chair crit?
I got chair crit.
Dang.
WWE style.
That's rough.
Give him the chair!
Yeah.
Take 14 damage from the chair.
Oof.
And the table hits you for 16 damage.
Good God.
Right across the face. Whack! It's your turn.
Let's see here. Everything's within melee of me, isn't it?
Everything's within melee of you.
Can you cast Dispel Magic?
Nope.
Either way,
Alright.
you get one of those.
Okay, alright.
You're not there.
Alright.
If you were there, I would say that's okay to say.
I'm not. I can't do that either.
I'll
My character wouldn't even know. He'd be like, kill the chair.
cast a Blade Ward. This stuff has been bludgeoning, correct?
Yep.
Do Blade Ward, and then is Magnus close to me or no?
You heard his voice. You didn't see him.
Okay. I will
Take
attack.
a look around. You see you're sitting inside what looks to be a dining room. And there is one door that you could leave this area. You look through the door. It's a hallway.
You said there was a desk. Does it look like the room that I got the letter in or no?
It doesn't look like that room.
Okay.
You're not... Well, give me an intelligence.
7.
No, you have no idea where you're at.
Okay. I will attack the chair.
All right, you are gonna shoot it.
I'll use my sword.
Okay, you pull out your
Very
sword.
decent, but it's a 22 to hit
That was a hit.
for 7 damage.
7 damage. You slice into the top of the chair on the back where it's being held up by these different pieces of wood, and you cut through. Thunk. It doesn't seem to break it though. A
I
normal
will-
chair you would have smashed to pieces.
And then I will move towards the door.
So not disengage.
Nope. I got Blade Ward up though, so I'll take half.
From one attack or all attacks?
Good question.
You tell
think
me
it's
that
all-
while you get attacked 4 times. Table. It's a hit. Chair. It's a miss. Knife. It's a hit.
Brutal.
And a hit from the candlestick.
You got some shit, man.
I killed Magnus, but the silverware is killing me.
Right. Silverware's gonna kill you.
Take 19 from the table.
Oh man.
The chair missed you. The knife hit you for 6 damage. And the candlestick hit you for... Got so many dice over here going on. 8 damage.
Okay, and it is until the end of my next
So
turn.
it's all... Well, I lie. The knife is piercing. If that
Well,
matters.
it's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing
Okay.
that I take.
So half of all that.
Yep.
And you move to the hall?
Yep.
I mean, you run.
Yep.
Well, he already acted, so he just moves.
I mean, but he's like
Yeah.
GTFOing.
You get to the door, and you can make your way down the hallway, and you see a staircase going up. There's nothing else in this hallway.
I forget if it's half damage from 19, it would be 9 or would it be 10?
9.
9. Okay.
So that was your turn. Delaron.
Okay, so she's trying to kick my ass.
Her eyes are now pure gold.
Okay,
Her body is starting to glow and shimmer.
so I draw my sword and I yell, "I do not want to fight!" And then I blow out the wings and I color my eyes black. And I try to scare her.
Alright, you try to scare her.
I will flex my angel muscles too.
Her eyes flare back at you, and she is unaffected.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna fight then. But not until next round, because that was my action. So,
That was your action.
my bonus action is that I will levy my vow of enmity against her. She wants to fight, I guess we're gonna fight.
And then she will arc her sword of judgment down upon you.
Ting, ting. Hopefully she doesn't carve me into an asshole before I get swing.
Well, you are crit bait.
God! Fuck, man! Fuck. Crit bait.
23.
My AC is 22.
So both hit. One's a crit.
Oh, man. Well, judgment's been levied, I guess. She got pissed when I blew out my shadow wings.
So,
I do not want to fight. She's like, swoof. I'm like, done. No fighting for me.
this is bad for you.
I mean, yeah, it's bad for me.
Use all 4 of them. This is double.
Oh, thank God.
That's
Could have been so much worse.
32 radiant damage.
Okay, so 16.
And 6 bludgeoning damage. Piercing damage, sorry.
Or 3, so that's 19.
That was the crit.
Okay,
So you have a resistance to
necrotic and radiant.
radiant. Okay,
Both.
that's good for you then.
And I take 3 off of all non-magical damage. She's smiting me is what it is.
Take 11 radiant
Or 5.
and 5 piercing from the sword.
Or 2, so 7, so 26. I had 5 damage on me, 26, 31 down.
Caravan.
Ugh.
You see Hack sniffing around the woods. And he's making his way towards you, and he seems very alert.
I run away from him
Run away.
into the forest, and I'm trying to look for like any signs of life in the forest
Okay.
of the Cathcadi.
The Silicati forest.
Mm-hmm.
You do hear some signs of life, some birds chirping here or there. It is a vibrant forest. You hear someone scream. Sounds like a woman.
I go towards that scream.
You go towards that scream. Roll your perception.
10.
10. As you step up and move towards, you hear the sounds of paws behind running towards you. You've now revealed your position.
I think I'm faster than him, so I'm just gonna book towards the scream.
Okay. What is your speed?
40.
And you can go 120 around.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the paws behind you, and they're maintaining pace. They're not far behind. You take a peek back, and he is just as fast as you.
Well, I'm still going for the scream, so I hope he likes to run.
Okay.
So he found you?
I'm pretty fast.
Roll your perception merit. She takes one more step forward towards the edge.
16.
16. That's not bad. You see that she is being tethered to something. Some kind of creature. Some mass of a creature. And this ectoplasmic tethering is reaching up and grabbing her by the ankles and moving them forward.
From behind?
You can now see the creature. It's 10 feet away from her, and the tentacles, the ectoplasmic tentacles, go that distance.
Oh no. I know it's it.
Okay, so what am I seeing?
That's what you see.
Something?
Oh, the creature?
Yeah.
Alright. The creature looks like a mass of flesh. You see different faces inside the creature. You see different forms and shapes, but it's lumpy. It looks like a translucent potato salad. It's the best way to describe it. Probably not the best way. But it is a way.
That was not the best way to describe anything. Translucent potato salad is...
No.
I get to skip lunch today. Perfect.
It withers and writhes, but it seems to maintain its stationary position, except for the ectoplasm.
Alright, so I am going to come flying in and shift back.
You shift into Merit, and you're now... Where are you landing?
I'm going to land directly next to her.
Okay.
Side by side. So that I'm going to put one arm to kind of keep her back. He's like, Mother, I'm here. And then I cast Fireball on the giant semen pile. Fuck you, translucent potato salad.
My description was better.
Fuck you.
All right.
Oh no.
Roll.
So sad.
Well, I roll.
Roll a dex save.
I roll a dex save.
Puddles.
So sad for so many reasons. God, dude, that was great. Flames of
Flames of Flag.
We really should learn how to pronounce that.
It's a lot more fun just to hear you butcher it out all the time.
The ectoplasmic creature wriggles and writhes away from the fire, and it actually succeeds.
Whoa.
It's like...
Alright, well, it takes half of 39, I guess.
Great fireball roll.
Yeah. That's about as good as it gets.
19.
So, 19 fireball damage. Give me an Arcana.
16.
16. You put your arm around Gloriosa. This is not Gloriosa. This is part of the creature. It now has you grappled with it. And you can feel the stickiness as you put your arm around it. Her. And it goes to attack you with its pseudopod.
Ick.
You are now being attacked with Gloriosa. By Gloriosa.
Take 29 Gloriosa.
Take a D4 if it hits me, because I'm on fire.
So it misses you with the attack, and it uses its ability. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
I'm good at these. Am I within 5 feet of the real world of
Nope.
you? Okay. 8.
Oh.
It's mind rape.
You feel, as you're grabbing on, the ectoplasm tries to hit you, and then your memories become apparent to the forefront of your mind. And you take 4d8 psychic damage. That's 16 psychic damage.
I've got so many notes and pages. Did you see? 16.
16. Any ability check or attack roll you make will be reduced by a d4.
Okay.
And a memory of you and Gloriosa when you were young, just learning to cast spells as the first time you ever cast a spell, disappears. Gone.
Never any story 2 this time.
Lorenzo,
Just wish for a step.
the creatures come to attack you. The knife now dances around the floor, ding, 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 and goes to stab you. The chair dances out of the doorway. The candlestick rides on the chair's back, and the table slams against the doorway, and they can't get through. So the knife misses.
I'm just imagining a candlestick wielding the knife, riding the chair.
The chair natural 20s you in the face.
Dude, that chair's a fucking killer. You need to kill that chair.
That's the chair that you're going to be animated
And
from.
the candlestick
Right.
also attacks. And hits. That chair is really doing its job well.
Chair crit again.
Give him the chair. I don't want the chair.
Take 12 damage from the chair. Take... there we go. 9 damage from... Oh wait, that's the wrong one. It's a D8. Take 8 damage from the candlestick. Take 5 damage from the knife. Are they still all halved?
Yes. It's until my next turn.
You're counting that, right?
Yep.
Because I'm not doing the half.
Yep.
As they all catch up to you, what do? Well, except the table.
Let's see. I'll start by using second wind. Get some health.
Bonus action, second wind.
Let's see, and it's
D10 plus your level.
now 8, so that's 14 health. And do I see where I can go? Is there like a...
The stairs go upward, and then it looks like it becomes another hallway that goes off to the left. These walls are just white, blank space in a canvas.
I will Blade Ward and attack the chair again.
You attack the chair again with your sword. Roll to hit.
It's a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
6 damage.
Roll again.
Roll again?
To hit. 2 attacks.
Oh, I did Blade Ward in the one.
Oh, because that's your Eldritch Sign ability.
Yep.
6 more damage.
Yep. And then I'll move up the stairs.
And take an attack.
Yep.
From each of them. The chair is still up. They each go to swing. Chair misses finally. The knife natural 20s, you know?
Dude.
And the candlestick misses, and you feel the heat of the flames as they're trying to heat your armor, but it's a really slow process.
Crit every round.
Take a whole 6 damage from the knife, even on a crit. Oh wait, I roll it twice. I'm lying.
7 damage.
That's right.
So 7.
Yeah, you're getting tooled over.
And you run up the stairs, and as you run up
took
the
3 damage
stairs,
from a
you
crit.
see the chair trying to go up the stairs with its wobbly legs, and then it tumbles back down after it takes a step up a couple. The knife jumps up one. Ding, 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 coming after you. With the candlestick. They're both jumping side by side. Delaron. She is not affected by your fear.
That's fine, then we're gonna go. Like, I told her I didn't want to fight. I tried to scare her off. She's kicking my ass. So I shield the faith, wolf for my bonus, and then I'm gonna swing.
Roll to hit.
23.
That is a hit.
And then 21.
Roll your damage on the first one first.
Okay. 5 and 8 is 13, plus I wound her. Oh no, sorry, 5 and 16 is 21, because I'm all evil angeled out. So 21 plus I wound.
You cut across one of her flared out angelic wings, and you take half that damage.
Well, thank God it's necrotic.
Then you take 5.
Right. That
Total.
sucks, though.
That was the first hit.
I hurt myself. I'm glad I didn't go for it and just smite the ever-living shit out of her. Drop myself.
That's why I told you to roll it.
Roll damage first. Like, alright. Smite. Oh, done. Okay, well,
And it's actually radiant.
Oh, I resist
Where you
necrotic
cut
and radiant.
her, your wing feels the pain. It shoots up it.
Alright. I hit her again. You know what? And fuck it. I do smite the fuck out of her. I do it anyways. Um, 10 plus 12 is 22 plus 8 is 30. 30 damage. I fucking give it to her.
And you take 7.
7. Yeah, so that sucks. So that hurts.
And then she strikes.
Okay.
Hit.
AC 24? Oh man.
Hit.
Bummer.
Plus 8.
Did she crit?
No.
Okay,
Not
that's
this
good.
time.
It's still
Although I have been doing that quite a bit.
Don't worry, I'm absorbing all the crits for you over here.
Well, she got it once.
I won't last long. I'm hurting myself and she's hurting me.
26.
So 13.
No. Sorry. 22 radiant
So 11.
and 10 piercing.
Or 7.
17 radiant
Or 8.
and 9 piercing.
Or 6. So let's see. So that's 18 and 14. Oof. What is that? 32. I'm down.
You're down.
So slav. I'm like,
That was quick.
I'm telling
She
you.
rolled really well.
Oh, she crit me a bunch and then I hurt me when I hit her.
She brings the sword in one arc, and you feel your flesh cut from collar to chest to stomach, and then she plunges it through you. All the way through.
Okay.
She lifts you up,
Like grab a hold of it.
and you go back. Caravan. You're running towards the screen. You see a woman. She's being dragged out of the forest by a tiefling. And as you're running by a tree, what's your AC?
18.
An arrow plunges into you from afar. You look over and you see Garabon sitting in a tree on one of the high branches, aimed right at you as you come through. You take 20 damage. What do you do? Hacks on your heels.
Oh shit, Caramon, huh?
Real Garabon.
I run towards the woman.
Alright, the tiefling has her tied up around the wrists. Her clothes are ragged and torn. He's dragging her across the forest floor. You can make it to him this turn.
I'll plug 2 in the tiefling. If I can.
Pull out your bow while you're running.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot twice.
Mm-hmm.
You have to slow down to do it.
Okay. That's fine. First one's 23. And a 23.
23 to hit. And a 23 is a hit.
Okay. First one is 4. Plus 11. So it's 15. And the second one will be let's see, an 8, 19.
19. And you feel some paws leap onto you from your back. pushes against your body, but it doesn't push you to the ground. And you feel some teeth clasp around you. Go black. Lorenzo. You get to the top of the stairs. The hall goes left. Magnus is standing there and he's casting some sort of ritual. Give me an Arcana.
5.
Sorry, bud. He's casting some sort of ritual.
This ritual's taking a while.
What do you do?
Might as well shoot him twice. I mean, what else do you do when someone's casting a ritual? Try to interrupt him.
Yeah, man.
Roll to shoot.
Sharpshooter, both ones.
Sharp shooter.
Oh, no.
You
Natural
called it.
1.
You called it both once.
What happens? You're being pursued by a candlestick and a knife. At the end of the hall, there is nothing but Magnus.
My first thought was, I break my bow. No, wait, no, it's magical. That's not going to happen. I knock over my arrows so they spill onto the floor.
Your quiver tumbles to the floor. You can still reach down and grab one.
Okay. Reach down and grab one.
You knock your second arrow, roll to hit. If you say one, it's just over, man.
It's 18.
18 is a hit.
For 22 damage.
22 damage. And the ritual fades as he's trying to cast it. But the candlestick and knife are hot on your heels, and they forgot to attack you. So they're going to do that now.
Candlestick and a knife.
The candlestick is hot on my heels.
Well, the candlestick got you.
Did it crit?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, dude.
4. Damage.
That is not reduced because... Yes. I did not do the blade ward last time.
And I forgot Merit. So going back to Merit.
Okay. Wasn't sure if you were intentionally
No,
changing
I
the
didn't
order.
intentionally skip you.
Okay. And
I guess I was kind of starting to go this way clockwise.
yeah, it just kind of made sense.
Go ahead. Oh, you don't go ahead. I go ahead.
Yeah. But,
Oh, well, you're bear hugging her. Did you do anything after that?
so I landed, put my arm around her, fireballed, and then it
She
went.
grabbed you. So technically, it's your turn. Let's just do this now.
Sure.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, so is she like grabbing onto me at this point, or did she try to hit me? I don't.
She tried to hit you. And when I say she, a pseudopod
Yeah.
started to form out of her chest and tried to smack you like that. Mommy, no.
Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah. So can I disengage?
Yes.
Okay.
But that is your action.
Sure. And I bonus action. Lakita, healing word myself. For 8. Which is good.
What's your passive perception?
A level of 12.
12. Oh, I thought it was lower. That's not bad, actually. You step away from this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You look back. You look down. Just kind of at a glance, you see a man walking around this field of pseudopods. Except it's not a man. It is Gaziel. Chalk white face, and he is holding up a creature by its scruff. One of these lemurs. And it vanishes. Disintegrates into dust. He reaches down It's reminiscent of the time where he grabbed you.
Mm. How much space is on this balcony? How far could I get from?
It's about 50 feet down.
No, not jumping down to my death. The balcony that we're on.
Oh, it's pretty big. There's 20 feet wide, 40 feet across.
Okay.
This is one of the roofs, the main roofs. Although it comes to a plateau and then it slants downward from there.
Okay,
So it's even wider than that at the slant.
Yeah, so I want to stay on the flat part, but put some distance. If I can move, what is it, 20, 30? Somewhere in that range?
30.
Yeah.
Where you move?
Yeah, along in the balcony. I just want to put some space.
Away from the creature.
Yes.
Okay. Lorenzo. It's his turn, huh? Lorenzo. You dare stand in my way. He says a quick incantation. Go ahead and roll. A Constitution save.
10.
He reaches up with his hand, and you feel your life being just drained out of you. There's my other die. So 8 plus 9 is 17. (17) and 22 is
39.
plus 30 necrotic damage.
69. I am down.
69. You feel your essence being pulled out of you. Well, there, it's just you. The creature now starts wriggling towards you. Furiosa starts walking towards you, and it's not a natural walk anymore because it's going quickly. And it starts wriggling its legs, and it falls into kind of a oozy puddle instead of Gloriosa as it comes after you to attack. Well, make sure its speed is enough. It might not be.
I can kite this. It's not.
The goo monster.
This
Its
shell
speed
of
is
an
20
oyster.
feet, so it's like wriggling
Yes.
towards you, but towards the edge because you're kind of trying to skirt the sides, and its whole body is starting to spread outward, trying to ring you in.
Mm.
What do you do?
That was good.
I'm going. So there's this rooftop, and then there's some slanting, then
And it slants on all ends,
all
and
sections.
the end of the roof meets a tower. So there's still more roof, like another tower.
Okay, so in theory, I could get over there.
Well, it's just a wall, sorry. To another tower. That doesn't make sense?
Yeah, yep. So, is there any other rooftops that I can get to from
That you
where
could
I am?
jump to? Oh, that's a good question. There's a small... it's not an actual, like, full-on chapel, but it's another smaller part of this complex. It's not connected. It's a 20-foot jump. You'd have to make an athletics check to get down there. And it's kind of slanted. And it's 20 feet down.
Guidance.
Oh no. You shouldn't have done it.
Alright, roll your athletics. It would have been easier if you just ran. You get more speed.
He can run and cast guidance.
Can you?
Yeah, guidance is his action and running is his movement.
I thought you could run 60.
No, you only have to run 10 to make a jump.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm wrong.
I was like, what did I do wrong? 12, 13,
12.
12.
12. You do make it. You leap. As this little monster's trying to get you. It reaches out. You're gone. You take a couple damage. How about 9? Bludgeoning damage as you slam onto the shingles of this roof. And you start sliding downwards. You're trying to catch yourself. Give me an acrobatics. Before you slide all the way off into a puddle of lemurs.
13.
13. You catch yourself. You scrape up your hands and your hooves like catch on one of the shingles. And stops your whole body from sliding downward.
And I try to pull
You
myself
look
back up.
down. You see the barren land that this citadel sits atop of. And it's coated by lemurs everywhere. You've kind of lost sight of this Gaziel.
Wasn't he out in the middle of like an open plain?
Yeah, but now you're down lower.
Still on the roof, right?
I guess the way
I guess
which
how are
way
you
did you
measuring?
jump? So you would have wanted to jump towards him?
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily.
Not
Just
necessarily.
wherever that
Roof
gap
was.
would
You're
have
just
been.
trying to escape.
Yeah.
So we'll call it.
Okay.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Is good?
Evens is good.
Odds
Just-
is bad. You went the wrong way.
Fair enough.
You were just trying to escape.
Yep. So I'm gonna stand up on the rooftop. Do I see the oozy thing? Kind
Yeah,
of.
it's like trying to wriggle down. Now it's starting to stretch over the eaves of the shingles.
I don't know what that is.
That's lots of fireballs. Bolts.
Okay, alright.
I knew what that was.
I was like, what is he doing?
And I just
Yeah, right? Like,
And you hear the words echo in your mind, those that show true merit. And it goes black.
did it, I survived.
You did it, you survived. And you're all at the same time plunged into water. You failed. You have 2 exhaustion levels.
I failed what?
You failed.
Oh, to fight the thing?
You succeeded. You almost succeeded. You failed. You suffer 1 exhaustion level.
Oh, that's brutal.
Merit, 1 exhaustion level.
okay.
And you're all plunged into ice cold water. It is dark as night. We're going to leave it there.